From my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheese. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
From my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheese. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniels, I told him don't leave both get open, why? Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, staring down. But you can't leave on the garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the pump. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from the arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the pump. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the pump.
I'm dropping the link in the chat, gang. Man, let me tell y'all something. Bruh, no lie. Okay. Your boy. I had to come to the garage, man, in the third quarter. I had to come to the garage in the third quarter, so please forgive me. What I saw out there today was, bruh, that it's a reason, like I said in the chat, it's a reason they're 20-5 and we're a 500 ball club right now. If we not 500, we close to it. Okay? We close to it. And you know what's crazy? That's what we about usually play when Trey Young miss a lot of games. We every time he sits out or he misses a lot of games, we play about 500 ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Omar. I had to, man. I had to, man. Salute to Quinn Snyder for finally getting a tech, trying to protect his players. But you know what stood out to me, though, is he got the tech, but did the team really respond? Did the team really usually when your coach get a tech, that usually gets you fired up. I don't feel like they responded to that. That's just me personally. But at least he finally saw how we've been getting jerked by the referees. And I'm talking about I'm about talking the beginning of the game tonight. I'm talking about all these other games. Bruh, that foul when Caris LeVert just grabbed Dyson and pulled him to the ground right in front of the referee, and he didn't call that. But then the very next play gave Detroit that soft ass, bro. I lost it, bro. I lost it. But y'all know me. If y'all been on this show long enough, y'all know I've been complaining about the officiating, bro. I've always been complaining about the referees, and y'all be telling me you gotta play through it. You know who you, if the shoe fit where, you know who you is. Just gotta play through it. You can't. Now, let me speak on man, listen, bro. I understand that listen, our front line, you got to get physical, bro. You have to get physical. You fight force with force. You cannot you can't play soft on the defensive side of the ball, especially against teams that play physical and expect referees to give you these type of calls. You gotta match for. I'm talking Mo G. I'm talking a Conwu. Like, bruh, man, I don't know, bruh, but I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I wish I could put my brain inside like Mo G. I really wish I could. Like force with force, match force with force. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Quinn Snyder better get on that phone and he better call College Park when we play Detroit again. He better call College Park and say, "Hey, I need Dante up here today. Bring Dante 911. Bring him up here today." Because what I just seen, how we just got punished in the paint. How what's the boy name again? What's the center name? Bruh, and Isaiah Stewart. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, y'all really letting these dudes, y'all really just letting them do what they want to do? Man. Bruh. I can't wait till Trey get back, bro. Because at least we could have scored some points. At least we could have scored some points, bro. Man, what does Luke Kennard, bro? Why is Luke Kennard here? What does he do? What's his job? Bruh. But I took my cap to Detroit, man. Let me tell you something. You know what's crazy? And y'all let me know if y'all felt this. What's crazy about Detroit is they said we not taking our foot off the gas. We gonna keep punishing these boys. It's like they kept trying to run the score up, man. I ain't even go to like the last two possessions, man. They going in still attacking the paint. I'm like, damn, they trying to send a message, bro. That's how I took it. Salute my boy, man, Carlos, man. He said Luke Kennard ass. Man, I don't even know what he's supposed to be doing, bro. If he ain't making the three, why he out there? Luke here for the playoffs. Man. What you mean, Zach? Zach, let me see what Zach did, bro. Zach was 5 for 9 with 10 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. What else you want from him? He took 9 shots. He took 9 shots. How's that ass? That's 50. He's shooting 50. That's 56% from the field. What are you talking about? How was he ass? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Maybe you should be focusing on the dudes who took the shots when the game was on the line. How about that? How you gonna get on the role player? Because that's what Zach is. Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it a buck. Zachary Richardson on this current Hawks team is a role player. Okay, he's not gonna put up star numbers because he's never gonna get the opportunity. Bro, you really think, bro, watch his production go even lower when Trey come back. That's what he is on this team, bro. Until he goes somewhere where he get an opportunity to do what he can do, this is what, bro. Take the efficient shooting, take the defense. I mean, what you want to do? Y'all accept Dyson Daniels. I mean, come on now. Come on. But salute to the Pistons, man. They beat our ass, bro. That second half, man. I told you third quarter I was in the garage, gang. I was in the garage. I'm sorry that I'm in the garage. I couldn't sit there and watch that nonsense, bro. Salute my boy Virgo, man. He said they scored over 30 in every quarter. Byron Trey. Salute to my boy Virgo, man. All right, let's see what everybody got to say, man. about tonight's ass whooping. What up, Doug?
What's going on, Demar? Another
Hey,
night, man. Another ass kicking.
yeah,
These dudes
man.
had 5 days off just to come get their ass whooped. Crazy work. Crazy work. We're looking like a playing team. Straight up and down.
Yep.
Play in. But the thing with the Hawks, which I don't understand, is like, why they don't let the Hawks be physical? I don't understand that. I don't get that. And not, maybe we're just a finesse team, which is cool, but and that's what the physicality. It can go both ways. Like physicality to me is like y'all fouling, bro. Y'all let them foul, but y'all don't let us foul.
Right,
Whatever.
right.
I don't know what we got to do. Do we got to sell our soul to the devil or some shit? Because like, what's going on, bro? This has been going on for years. This was going
Fact.
on back when Paul Millsap and them was here. We still won't get no fucking calls. It's crazy, bro. I don't really got much to say because you got
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. All right, that's the homeboy
I
Doug,
go push.
man. Salute to my homeboy Doug, man. Let me hit the super chats real quick. Salute. What Cujo say? Play hard, get better. Part 2. I hope it's not. Shoot, bro. Salute, man. Tyler said Quinn Snyder goes home after every game, puts on lipstick and a dress. Hey, sound like Tyler don't like Quinn Snyder, man. Sound like he don't like him. What's good, Ron? You on mute, bro.
My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going
What's
on,
good?
Damon?
Ain't nothing. Just chilling with that ass whooping we got.
Shit, it was complete BTA.
Yeah.
Lacking communication, lazy defense, and getting out rebounded was probably the three biggest things in tonight's game. Uh, I keep saying this, and Matt still wants to defend him, but if you put a physically strong center on Onyeka, he's going to fold every time, plain and simple.
Mm.
Um, so hopefully, I think this team, just needs to get healthy. We're missing a lot of people. We only had 11 guys dress for tonight.
Yeah.
11. So, I mean, hopefully if Trey comes back, we'll get less Keaton minutes and more, because I swear, anytime our bench is out there with Veet, Luke, and Keaton, whatever lead that we had would dissipate every time. So hopefully if Na and or Dyson goes to the bench, they can provide some offense for our bench lineup.
Yeah.
But there ain't nothing much else to say. Appreciate you having me on.
All right, that's the homeboy Ryan, man. All right. What's up, Mr. Mora? Well, what's your thoughts on tonight's performance?
Dog, obviously we can't have too much time off in Atlanta. For some reason, we not focusing on playing basketball. I don't know what happened tonight. I mean, I guess when you have your backup power forward playing center, I guess that's what happened. You get it was just terrible. I don't even really have much to say. It was just terrible from top to bottom. They was laughing. It was having fun on the sidelines. Kay Cunningham was doing this tie handshake. They played 2.5 quarters, and
Yeah.
the game was over. That was terrible. It was from top to bottom. I thought Zachary played well. I don't know but whoever was saying whatever, I thought Zachary actually played really well. Jalen Johnson obviously didn't have a good night. I thought Dyson did decent. Nikhil actually was playing well as well. But Double O, it's just like something about Double O that just be rubbing me the wrong way on defense, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like he a lazy fouler. He had an open 3-pointer and decided to pass it right to Buddy, like who was jumping to the side of him for the take foul. I also don't understand why people don't want to get AD here. Like that for that specific physicality, you can't complain about AD and his injuries when and accept KP playing one game a month. Like I just can't. I just
Yeah,
can't.
but the thing is, you got with KP, you get off his money this year. AD wanted an extension, so you be stuck with him.
Brother, it don't matter. It don't matter. Did you watch the game, Demond?
We not healthy though, man. KP would have made a difference.
When have we been healthy, Demond?
We got this gonna come, man. Trey gonna get reevaluated.
Demond, we ain't been healthy in about 4 years.
Porzingis gonna be ready.
Demond, we ain't been healthy in about 4 years, Demond.
We about to get it rolling, man.
Demond, when was the last time we was healthy?
We started the season healthy.
Demond,
Everybody was good.
Demond, we single-handedly paying the whole staff at Emory Hospital every year. Every year.
Andrew, listen, when Trey get back, mind you, who you wanted to trade.
I can't say nothing
By
about it.
by the way, you see that defense you complaining about without Trey Young?
Demond, you know I can't speak on that. I have a truce in order. You know I can't speak on that.
I'm just saying.
I can't speak on Trey Young. I'll speak on Porzingis' his ass, his shitty ass. He better be sick.
I'm just
He
saying.
better be sick.
Hey, the Hawks, listen, man. The Hawks got that dude, okay, just because he's an expiring contract, bro.
Well, we need to go find
That's the only reason. You don't think the Hawks already knew what was wrong with him before they traded for him? They knew already.
We need to go find a center because Okongwu not it.
But listen. That's why you think they went and gave Dante an offer sheet, bro? Think about it. Have you ever seen an NBA team give a G leaguer an offer sheet?
No.
It's a reason why they did that, because that's who they want to be the big, but he not ready yet. He's gonna take over for Double O. Watch, man. Mark my words, bro. They got Double O shooting threes because they want to push him out. They're gonna do him just like they did John Collins, push him out, turn him to a straight perimeter guy. But I think they're gonna probably end up trading him because Asa Newell gonna end up taking his spot. But they gonna have a real big. Watch.
I need to see it. I need to see it.
I'm telling you, man.
Please, I need to see something.
Telling you, but he's just not ready right now. He's just not ready. So Quinn working with what he got.
We're gonna see. I just know y'all had 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9 days off. Y'all don't need no more days off if y'all gonna give me this performance. It's over with for y'all.
We're not a real good team. We're not a good defensive team, man. And now that the season going on and on, people starting to see it. Like I told people this 2 years ago on this show. It take more than one person to give up 120 points a night.
Yeah.
That's what we average under Quinn Snyder since he's been the coach. I'm just saying. Let me move on to Tanju, man.
All right, man.
Keep your head up, bro. What's up, Tanju? I can't hear you, my boy. You on mute.
Demond,
what's good, my boy?
Man. These Atlanta Hawks, man.
We got whipped, bro.
Bro. Oh, we got dismantled.
Yup.
We got it was a train wreck. It was just, and I hate to say it, but the worst part of the game was that JJ got a triple-double.
Hey. And it didn't even matter.
It didn't matter one lick. Not one shot, not one assist, not one rebound. Man. And I'm gonna just okay. I'm gonna give you the positive side.
Okay.
The positive side is that the difference between us, which is at the bottom of the above 500 teams, and like the 6th seed is only like 1.5 game. That's the positive part.
Mm-hmm.
That's the positive part. I can't. I'll tell you this. I think they fatigued out there.
What?
I think they was playing like with a lot of adrenaline and energy for a bunch of games, and you know what I mean. It was like, oh, the road games and the back-to-backs, and we done played this many games together, and the Hawks season is the most. All that traveling and all that shit. That matters. All that shit matters, man.
They just had 5 days off though.
God damn, Damon. All right, man. All right, move on, dog. I tried.
That's
I tried, man.
You, man. I was like, what? Fatigue? They were just off for 5 days. Ted, you crazy, man. I'm telling you, the reason I'm laughing so hard at that, because that reminds me, I watched this soccer channel, right? It's called Arsenal Fan TV, right? And they lost a match, right? And so Robbie was interviewing one of the fans, and he said, "Hey, man," he said, "You know what happened? Our defense wasn't good." And the dude was like, "But Robbie, we can't forget it was raining." That's why I'm laughing at Ted you so hard, man. It's about fatigue. They just had 5 days off, man. Oh man, what's good, C Wonder? You fatigued?
Yeah, all this like getting destroyed in the paint. You know what's funny? We had a homegoing service for one of my mother's old like church mothers. So we
Yeah.
had to have a funeral. So, we buried her, and then I come here and see my team getting buried. So it's like, all right, well. Well, it's like, okay, I mean, I already have my funeral clothes on, so I might as well. I mean, listen, tomorrow our point guard gets evaluated. Like you said, I told people, I kept telling people, it's fool's gold. We were doing well without him for a couple of weeks, but now, have you seen the record the last couple of weeks after that? We've been under 500. I'm sorry, and our rebounding is trash. Our rebounding is straight trash. I looked at the Congo like, brother, Cade Cunningham, I think, had an inbounds play, and he was trying to pass it to somebody, and it was right in the Congo's hands, and he dropped it. I'm like, bro, that ball is literally in your hands. That's how bad of a rebounder you are, that you can't even capture the ball in your hands. And how in the world does Duran and Stewart basically the same height as you, and they play way more physical than you do?
Mm-hmm.
How? Like how? Like that's what I talk about with a Congo. Is like I get all the offense, I get all the finesse. It's cool, and I'm proud of that because we need offense.
Right.
But as a center, you got to play physical. Like, and he don't play physical. He flat-footed with his rebounds. He never back boxes out, and his picks are weak. Phantom picks, man. It's like it's crazy. Get Gafford. Get Gafford. I really seriously. The Mavericks saying, hey, they will giving up Gafford. Go and wherever you got to take KP's sick tail and package him over there, because obviously KP only going to play like one game a century now, apparently, because he's just so sick. Because he's got, I don't know, I guess he got COVID, the flu, pneumonia, hepatitis B, X. I don't know what in the world's going on with KP, dude. but I'm just saving for the forum. Because, hey, our point guard's coming back. Things are going to get better. I promise you. I'm praying for it.
All right, that's the homeboy C Wonder, man. What's good, Juan?
Yeah, man. What's good is we lost. It was terrible. We just got our hustled, our muscle out there, man. Yeah. I hustled out, muscled out there the entire game. No physicality. To sentiment with C Wonder, Double O weighs 240 pounds. He played like dog, baby, poo out there tonight. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Zach. I ain't gonna really speak on him. Zach needs to get some muscle, man. Like they just ripped the ball away from him multiple times. Jaden was going through the motions. Nall had 20 points at halftime. It's like, all right, we still in the game. 9 points ain't nothing in the NBA. Man, they
Yeah.
blew us out in the second half, bro. I think they scored like 75
Domination,
points in the
bro.
second half. Was that?
Domination.
Yeah, domination. Do you know we surrendered the most season tonight?
Wait, say that one more time.
Do you know we surrendered the most points that Detroit has scored in the season tonight?
Damn, no, I ain't know that.
You also know we gave they stole the ball from us, I think 17 times tonight, Demond.
Sheesh.
We just
Let me
it
tell.
was a complete go ahead.
I said, let me tell how many turnovers we had tonight, man. I
We
ain't
had
get.
over 20. I think we
Oh
had
yeah,
over 20, Demond.
we had 20 turns tonight, dog.
Yeah, we
20.
had 20. Yeah, we had 20 turnovers. We didn't take care of the ball. We kept getting the ball stripped from us multiple times. We was throwing it away. It was bouncing off our feet. We gotta make a move, man. We can't people keep talking about the playoffs. You're not getting to the playoffs if KP's gonna keep missing 5 out of every 6 games. We're not going to the playoffs, bro. Because you're gonna have to keep facing these big teams and these 500 teams. And I don't know our record over the last 10, but I think we something like 3-7, 4-6, somewhere around there. It ain't good, bro. It ain't good. You know what I mean? So teams starting to figure this out. Dyson can't shoot. Like he just can't shoot no more. He can't shoot. You
I
know, I
told
mean, he's a
people
good
that, but they
rebound.
said I told people that, but they said I'm hating. They say I'm hating. I'm like, bro, but
No,
he can't shoot the ball. I
he
mean,
can't shoot, bro. I mean, and Detroit had 11 people. They had everybody that played for Detroit scored tonight. That's all I got, man. Everybody played for them scored tonight.
that's the homeboy Juan, man. Let's go to Larry. What's good, Larry?
What's going on, man? That was BTA. You see what they say right there. Yeah, it seemed like we always get out coached, out hustled in the second half. I don't know what it is. I don't know what we talk about at halftime, what coach talk about. Obviously, it ain't working. One say Dice can't shoot. Okay, he was what he had second most or third most points, 18 points off 6 of 10. Y'all worried about jumping stuff like that. Had 10 rebounds. Our starting center only had 3. If you take Dyson Daniels out of the starting lineup and you insert Nikhil Alexander had 2 rebounds. So
Congo
between
only had 3 rebounds.
yeah, 3 rebounds. So between Nikhil Alexander Walker and Yucca Congo, you would have had 5 rebounds. That's still that Dyson would have out rebounded them by double. So again, guys, when they get backdoor screens for Nikhil Alexander Walker, they can get those wide open threes. Nobody's talking about that. Y'all ain't looking at the game. Y'all just looking at people score or not. So one, seriously, look at. I know he can't shoot, but if you got a center that can't even rebound, we got a center that can't rebound. We got a shoot guard that can't shoot. I mean, we got peanut butter, no jelly. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But the pieces right now, if y'all don't want Anthony Davis or Zubac, I say go get Zubac. I don't care about if he can go up and run. I know what he can do. He can rebound like Clint Capella did in 2021, but he's actually 7'1", and he can really rim protect. But hey, and he can get his own bucket too against small baby centers like a Yucca Kongu. So yeah, man. We're not gonna get anywhere if we try to depend on Yucca Kongu. And right now, technically we're running with our best defensive team, man. We can't count on one person to play defense all the time. Just like you say, we can't say that Trey Young is the cause of the defense being bad, and we can't ask Dyson to guard everybody. So Cade only had 15 points. He made 1 shot over Dyson tonight. Go to the next person. I counted it. Go back and look at my replay. Now let's go. Come on.
And that's Larry. What's good, Marion?
What's going on? We got peanut butter, no jelly. We got ham, no burger. We got French and no fry. And we got cooked tonight. when you look at this game, Detroit just out fundamentaled us. They didn't even do anything fancy. It wasn't like they had a 3-point barrage. They just came down and scored, and we couldn't stop them. They out rebounded us. They out defensed us. They outplayed us. They out hustled us. They outshot us. It looked like a pro team playing a high school team out there for a moment. And there's a whole lot of people who can take blame. I think everybody can take blame. I think we need to get rid of all these sacred cows we got around here, because in this game, everybody had some failures. We couldn't even get the ball up the floor. I watched Dyson try to nutmeg 2 guys from the out of bounds to get the ball inbound. That was about the worst thing I've ever seen. He honestly tried to throw the ball between 2 guys' legs to Jake. What was that? What was that? He tried to nutmeg 2 guys. I know they were laughing. It's the ball handling is missed. I just watched them take the ball too many times, and everybody on our team has a fatal flaw. Null can't pass, Dyson can't shoot, Double O can't rebound, and we need Double O. Can somebody call John Collins plug, so that we can get Double O some muscle mass and so get Zach some too. We need to call the plug and get those steroids over here so that we can get them bulked up a little bit, because the way we're getting pushed around is terrible. Got to have some hope somewhere, though. I'm looking for it. Maybe C1 can tell me where the hope's at.
And that's the homeboy Marion, man. What's good, Jay?
What it do, man? What it do?
That ass whipping, that's what happened, boy.
Oh yeah, it was BTA tonight. I'm on the porch. I watched the game. Couple of things that stood out to me. I thought, tonight, it was a gut check game. I thought the Hawks came out a little out of sorts. A lot of what they do relies on rhythm and timing, and I just think the days off tonight just gave them a clunker. We'll see what they look like and how they respond on Sunday. It's a tough one. I know Juan said we're 4-6 in our last 10, which is really one game under 500. You win, you back to 5-5 in your last 10. We'll see if we can build up after the next set of game break. Very disappointed that KP couldn't go with this illness thing. Everybody's talking about Anthony Davis. I think the Hawks, I had this revelation there. I was like, the Hawks just need to do a similar move that they did with Hunter and Bogey last year with Luke and KP. It's just like, those are your 2 worst defensive players. KP's not playing. Luke, I think the Hawks would be better off if they could just find a 3-and-D type wing and find a real big man and maybe another power forward. Like, that is $41 million tied into those dudes. So you can really get creative. You might be able to find somebody on that $15-16 million contract and eat it for next year. Because anything under a year with less than a year on this deal is effectively an expiring contract. Like how we did with Minivan. Comes in second half of the year, off season, he's expiring. So I don't know. Like I said, I like Klay Thompson for this team. I like if they're gonna make a deal with Dallas that puts Gafford and Klay on the table. Maybe you can go get a John Collins as a 4. You got some options, but yeah, it wouldn't matter if Trey played tonight. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, because you just didn't get up to play physically. So it don't matter. It don't matter. If you're gonna play physically like that and get dominated, don't matter who plays for you. You're gonna look just like that.
All righty, that's the homie Jay. Real quick, salute. Cujo say put Quinn in a cell next to Sherane Moore. Quinn Snyder and Raheem Moore share coach notes. Detroit has 72 points in the paint. We soft up front. Shout out to homeboy Jordan Lee. Shout out to the super chats, man. We appreciate that. Let's bring everybody back up, man. And let's talk about what we saw. It wasn't definitely didn't go how I thought it was gonna go.
Hey Jay, I got a good bet. Oh, my bad, Demond.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got to. What do you think about Royce O'Neal?
I mean,
No.
he's fine. I don't see why they
He's
wouldn't.
6'6".
But that doesn't
He ain't
matter.
gonna
You need
rebound.
that doesn't matter. That doesn't
Let me go
matter because
talk.
you
He's
got to
shooting
get rid of
40% from three, and he can play
guys.
defense.
I'm telling you, you
He ain't
have
gonna
to get
rebound.
rid of. Well, that's fine because you don't get that from Luke Kennard
You're
today.
going to get that
Hey,
from
hey,
yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, from
Listen,
Luke Kennard, yeah, from Luke
you
Kennard,
got
yes.
to get out of the
getting
Luke.
it.
The
Yeah,
Hawks
because
need
if
to
you
get out
trade
of the Luke Kennard
Luke
business.
and if you do Luke and Royce straight up, it works because
It just don't
Royce is
work.
making only
Yeah.
But I would take
Royce is
Torian
making
Prince
10 and
over
a
Luke
half this
Kennard
year.
right now. I'm
Hey,
serious. I
Y'all,
take
hey,
Torian
y'all,
Prince.
come on.
Nobody
Listen,
was paying
hey,
for
You have to
KP, man,
get
unless
out
you
of.
get
You have
some
got to get out
value.
of the Luke Kennard business.
man,
You have to get
y'all,
out of
we
his
only
contract.
need to fill two positions, a center and a
center
point guard.
and the point guard.
But
So
you're
I
gonna
don't.
get. No, the point guard is gonna work itself out when Trey comes back.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what we're missing. So I don't know why we need a Royce O'Neal.
Yes,
He
I
needs
agree
I
with
wings.
more.
We
do.
don't have a
I
backup
Listen,
small
agree with more.
forward.
We don't have a
the
good.
small
We don't have
forward,
good wing depth.
that backup small forward position, the Hawks. I'm telling you, they would be better off taking Luke Kennard's salary,
And
his
giving it
roster
to
spot,
somebody
and
else.
doing it to some. If they want to use that for a big, that's fine. But they have one too many guys like him on the front court. They don't have. I mean, in the back court, and they don't have help in the front court. So
Can
I
we
rather
trade
them trade
Castanet?
that in.
That's it.
Bro, I don't know.
Castanet.
I hope.
I
Nah,
love Larry.
Can we
because look,
trade Castanet?
Yeah, I don't think he have any trade value, Larry.
Keenan's a decent enough
I mean, I'm just saying, put
third
him in the package
guard.
with
Like
somebody so Quinn
he's
won't have to
useful.
play him. Quinn's going to continue to play him if
No,
he's
when
if he's
Trey
on
comes
this
back, he's not
roster.
gonna play. I'm telling you,
Man,
I
When
hope
Trey
you
comes
I
back,
don't.
he's not gonna
Yeah,
Jay,
play.
I
He's not
don't
gonna play.
know.
Jay,
Jay,
he
I
He's
hear
not
you.
played
gonna
when
play.
he played
He played when
when
Trey
Trey was
was there.
here.
He
Yeah, but
When
did.
Trey was
he was
here.
playing. They were playing him like Mo
No,
Gay,
he
where he
was
would only.
playing 15 minutes.
No, he wasn't playing no 15 minutes.
Yes,
He's
he
playing like
was playing
12.
15 minutes at
Some
the
night,
beginning
I'm
of the
telling
season.
you, he
Yes,
was
he
spot
was.
playing like Mo Gay. Like some games he play
No,
8
he
minutes.
was playing
Some games he'll
15
play
minutes.
5.
He was
Just
Like
play
coming
the
off the
first 5 games and we can get his minutes.
I'm just saying, like
Yeah,
he
somebody
wasn't
could just
playing
go fact
15
check.
minutes, man. He was playing. They was using him like Mo Gay, where his minutes was
Jay, I hear
inconsistent.
you, but if
But he
tonight
did see the
wasn't
game.
but if tonight wasn't a wake up call to address your center position, I don't know what is.
I don't know what
Detroit,
is.
I
No, but
hold
y'all
on.
didn't hear what I said.
I don't think anybody in this chat or in this forum or any Hawks fan can have a realistic expectation of trying to move forward in a playoff series if you're not going to address size and rebounding. If Detroit just does whatever it wanted to do against us, Beef Stew is shooting 3 pointers on you. Isaiah
Mhm.
Stewart,
Yep.
Stewart made Dub Okongu look like a man. He was a man child against him.
and
I
he's
call him like the
6'6".
man. I call him like the Manimal 2.0, man. Like he just made Okongu look
Shoot, I
small.
love the Manimal right now.
You know what I
No,
mean? It's ridiculous.
but
Like
that's
you
what I'm
got to
getting at
address the
though.
Well,
size.
But that's what I'm getting at. I'm
we
saying
gonna
if you
see. We
take
gonna see
KP,
if
you got
Quinn really
41
care about
million.
size because he got Dante sitting right down there. So when he get
But
off the
Dante
bench,
can't stay healthy.
But you got
Dante's hurt,
41 million.
No,
Y'all
that's
have
not Dante's
41
fault. That was just a
million.
freak accident on Dante's part. That ain't
but he's
Y'all,
still
Dante.
y'all gonna
hurt.
get it. When you trade KP, you trade Luke Kennard. You can get size in the front court. You can get 2 front court players and a wing.
Honestly,
I'm trying to tell you, like you can, like I'm like, bro, Torian Prince would be better for
we'd
this
be
team than Luke
surprised how much
Kennard.
40 million in NBA contracts can get us.
Bro, John Collins makes 25.
Man, no,
I
we
don't
need
want
a
to
You
see
can
center.
John
We
Collins.
need a
listen
center.
though, but
I don't want
listen.
He's hurt.
undersized people at
If
their positions.
but
Goodness
hear what I'm
gracious.
saying though. Hear what I'm saying. For 41 million, you can bring in John Collins. You can bring as an expiring contract. You can take on Gafford because I
Just
think
get
Gafford's
Zubac.
at 10.
Just get
You
Zubac.
got Gafford at 10,
Go
and you
get
the
No.
Torian
Zubac,
Prince is on
man.
the
Gaff,
minimum.
Jay, I
Gafford
Y'all
normally
not
be on the
six
making
same
enough.
track
nine.
with you. I
Like,
normally be on
bro,
the
you
same
would
track
rather.
with
I'm
you,
telling you,
Jay.
that makes more
But
sense than going to get Anthony Davis. I'm
no,
trying to
I
tell
am
you.
just I am tired of trying to find loopholes on what positions we need to actually fill.
Yeah.
We don't need no
And
other players. Go get you
and
a center that plays center.
Thank
But
you.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm
Thank
but
you.
see,
saying. You can go
so
get
the only
Daniel
problem with
Gafford.
AD is that he wants out because Dallas is playing him at center. He wants to play the four.
What
Yeah, he
is
wants to
It
wrong
don't
play
with
at
gotta
the
be.
center.
It ain't gotta be
bro?
AD. I just
Bro,
need somebody
listen,
who
No,
can
I
play
know, but
center.
like everybody who's like, oh, we need to go get AD. AD does
and
not want to play the center.
Hey,
AD
Ryan,
Go
I'm glad
get
you
Daniel
brought
Gafford
that
is a
Zubac.
up because I
starting
was about to
center.
bring it up
He's a
too.
starting center. Daniel Gafford is a starting center.
But
I don't
Daniel
get it.
Not
Gafford's
over a
Hey,
year. Jalen
said
Carter,
it.
he's gonna
6'8".
be.
Hey,
Daniel
listen, I
Gafford
said
is
that.
6'9".
I said that. Listen, I
He's
said go get
undersized.
Gafford.
He's
Y'all looking at
undersized.
AD
He's
and start getting
undersized,
mad.
guys.
Bro,
Go
Gafford
get
is
a center that is this an actual center.
bro. It like listen. Jalen Duren is undersized as a center, but you can't
Jalen
tell
Jordan
the
is
way he plays.
$250.
Jalen
Jalen
Duren
Duren's
Duren
about
is
Okay,
Jalen Duren is
$250.
6'10",
Jared, but
Jay.
he's 6'10", 250. That's still under
He's
like, but he has the
strong.
weight.
bro.
He's
He's
That's, I
strong,
mean,
man.
Exactly. But
what do
what
you
I'm saying
but
is
mean,
Daniel
another thing
dog?
too,
Gafford,
Jay. Jalen Duren
bro,
has a 7'5" wingspan.
dude, Daniel Gafford has been a starting center in the league. And y'all talking about go get a real center. I'm telling you who you can go get and
He's
But
make
the
your
you,
money
third
worth.
center on
Quinn
I'm
is
sorry,
not
second
gonna
center on
start
Dallas.
He was
him
the
over
starting center
Yekakongu,
on the
Jay.
team that went to the
Juan, I'm about to
finals.
say Juan. When that
Jay,
team, when
he's
the
not gonna
Mavericks
start
went to
him
the
over
What are y'all
finals,
talking
Yekakongu.
Gafford
about?
was the
But
main dude. He was center.
again, Daniel Gafford
He
has
was
been
the
a
center.
Who
starting
think Daniel
center.
Gafford's gonna start over
And here's the thing.
Yekakongu? Raise your
Bro,
hand.
that doesn't matter. You just need it on the roster to play 30
Here's the
minutes, like
here's the
15,
yeah.
20 minutes.
Hang on. Let me say this.
He's
Here's the
not gonna.
You can
thing.
close with it. You can
Hang on,
close
hang
with
on.
it.
Hang on. Let me interrupt here.
So you
This is
still
the
want to
main
start at
thing.
Yekakongu? That's
Hang
Bro,
foolish.
Daniel
That's
hang
foolish.
Gafford was the
on,
starting center on
hang
the
on.
team that went to the finals.
This is the
Period.
main thing that we need to understand.
That's foolish.
I don't
Period.
care. I don't care if it's a starter or a backup. We just need a rebounding interior center. Gafford is a cheaper contract. He's 25, I think, right?
Let
Jay,
me
he's
see what Daniel
25.
Gafford's
27.
stats
He's
are.
Yeah,
27.
27. Yeah, compared to AD, who's got like over 50 and
And
nearly
he's
60.
6'10.
And he's 6'10. And he was the guy, like Jay said, that was the founding, like the starting center to the Mavericks going to the finals.
He's
Like,
averaging
and he
9
plays
points and 6 rebounds this season.
and he plays a great pick and roll with Trey. Like that's the center you need with Trey anyway.
How many minutes, Ryan?
How many minutes? I got you. Give me a second.
And
He's playing like
Zubac
20.
averages
He's playing like
16 and
20
12,
something
and he's
minutes.
7-1.
That's
He's
gonna cost you
playing
more, Juan. That's gonna cost you more
23
to
minutes a
get
night.
Zubac.
I don't care if it.
23 minutes a
Yeah,
night gets you
You do
50
I'm just
realize you
rebounds.
might
throwing.
have to
And
put
6 rebounds.
Here's the thing. You might have to give up that pick. You might have to give up
What
that pick to
pick?
get Zubac.
I will
That
give.
Pelicans pick
Look here,
to get
man.
I'm
Why
not.
would
Zubac.
you
I'm
do
not giving
that?
up that New
No,
Orleans pick.
no.
I'm
That's what
sorry.
I'm saying. You're
Yeah,
gonna have to
why
give
would
up
you
that
do
pick
that?
to
You
get
ain't
We're
gonna
Zubac.
have to
not
give
gonna
up
have to give up that
no
Bro,
pick.
Zubac.
I'm telling you, it's just
We're not gonna
options.
have to give up that pick.
You can
Because the
retool the front
Celtics
court,
want
They're not
bro.
that.
the
It's
They're
Celtics
not
money to
that
want
do it.
him.
stupid. They're not gonna ask for
Indiana
that
wants
pick.
them.
They
Bro,
know they ain't getting that
you
pick.
got
Yeah, they
41
Wonder
million
that
to
pick is
transfer in the
they're
front
not
reserved.
even
court.
gonna ask.
I
If
mean,
we
I
not gonna give
agree,
that
Jay.
pick,
You
to be
could
honest, we're
find a
not
way to
giving it up.
package
You have
Kristaps and Luke.
exactly.
You can
You have
find a
a
way.
lot of options. You have a lot of options to add to the front court. I would add a
I don't
power
think you have a
forward,
lot of
a center,
options.
and a wing. You're crazy.
I don't
Hey,
think
41
you have a lot
I
of
million.
said the
options.
same thing. Damn, we should have got Aiton.
Yeah, Aiden was cheap. Aiden was cheap.
I told him to
He was
get
cheap.
Aiton. Everybody know I said go. How long I've been saying go get DeAndre Ayton?
He thriving. He thriving in LA.
Ain't he?
He
Hey, if
thriving.
we if
And
we
all them,
drafted
hey,
Donovan
Juan,
Clingan instead of Zachary Richardson, we wouldn't
all
have
them
this
cats
problem.
on Twitter tried to
Yeah, that's
play.
Let's not
true.
talk about the past, Ryan.
I
They try
mean,
to play
without
Donovan
Donovan
so weak.
Clingan,
They try to play me so
we
weak.
might not
Really,
have this
Ryan?
problem with Alex R.
Now look at him. Now look at Aiton. You
I just
telling me
don't
we couldn't have used him?
understand.
But Aiden is, I'm not gonna lie, Aiden is some shit.
Guys, I don't ever
Hey.
want it.
Point A. My point guard just
Y'all
You ain't
gassing,
watching.
y'all
You ain't
gassing
watching
Aiden,
Aiton
bro.
in L.A., dog.
I definitely watched
I
him. I
watched the
watched him
Laker
Also,
versus the
games
guys,
and I
Spurs.
listened.
I don't
I
I
want to
was
was
hear
not
listening
about
to
Zach
the
impressed.
playing at
broadcast
the
on
end of the
TV.
game.
Aiden is
No
very
more.
inconsistent with his
I
effort,
watched the
bro.
games. I watched
Do
the
not
games.
talk
I live
about
right here
Zach
watching
playing
it.
at the end of the game
I'm just
because he
saying,
didn't take no
why you think
shots.
Aiden is
They
that
didn't
guy, or
pass
you
it
think
for
he's
him.
just eh?
I think Aiden is a very good third or fourth
I thought
option
Zach
moving
had
Quinn
a
to
forward.
good
play
game.
him invaluable
Okay,
minutes.
but you
Yes,
like,
I
bro,
told
I
you.
don't.
Donovan
I told you
Clingan's
that
averaging
played
10
already.
points and 10 rebounds right now.
Aiden ain't nothing on the glass. Like, bro, Aiden is just
Man,
I
he's
ain't
just
worried about.
mid,
I ain't
bro.
worried
He's
about
hey,
mid.
Clinton.
hey,
He's mid.
hey,
He's
Ryan, how
mid.
many
I'm
blocks
sorry.
you got? How many blocks
He
you
don't
get,
like
Ryan?
he would just not try out there.
How many blocks you get?
He's good in
Uh,
LA, and
he's
they
at one.
winning.
He's averaging
Bro,
1.4.
what I
See,
seen versus the Spurs, I
1.4
so
can't,
blocks.
I can't, I
How you
can't,
gonna
I
average more
can't,
1.4.
I
blocks than
can't,
that?
I can't,
I seen
I
versus the
can't.
double O like tonight where he can't grab a rebound.
But that's what I'm saying. Aiden is 7 feet tall. He's 7'1" doing
What are you
that, bro.
saying,
Like,
man?
man. If you got
Aiden,
Luca,
bruh,
LeBron, and
bruh,
Reed all putting up 30,
I'm
how
telling
much
you
difference
though,
gonna
I'm
play that?
telling you, Aiden will just be a guy out there.
No,
You'll
he
forget
wouldn't.
he's
Trey
on the
Young will
court.
get him
No,
the
he
ball,
wouldn't.
man.
No,
But
he
anyway,
Man,
wouldn't.
the team's been saying that forever.
You should have drafted Donovan Clingan.
Or
Plain and
Alex Sarr. I
We're
mean,
not
that was
talking
an
about the past, Larry.
What can we do now?
option.
What
We're
Alex
can we
not
Sarr
do
was
talking
an
now?
about the
option.
past.
Hey,
I
you know what
want.
this reminds me of? This
I
reminds
think
me
we're
of
gonna
the
be
last
fine though,
season.
man.
Remember we
because
had
we
that
all
season
trusted
where
it.
we just
Well,
could
no,
not
I didn't
rebound?
trust
We
the
didn't have
Yucca
any.
Kongu, but the Yucca Kongu lovers and Quinn trusted the Yucca Kongu to be the starting center He's just too small.
Bro,
guys.
he's just too small.
No.
The league is going back to where you need a tall physical center.
Hang on, Larry. That's not the problem.
That
Him
until
being
you
too
close the
small
game.
is not the problem. Him being soft is the problem. Him not
I
being
agree.
physical
I actually agree.
is
I
not
agree
the
with
problem.
C1
That's
there
He's
on
the
that one.
problem.
6'8". He is small.
And he is short.
Bam Adebayo is the same height
Bam's
as
out
Double O,
about
and
the
he's
same height
way
as the
stronger.
Congo. He plays way physical than that.
He's way
He's
stronger.
soft
He's way stronger.
and short. How
And
about
Jaren,
that?
Adebayo
He's
is
small and
6'9",
soft.
the same height as Double O, and he's
Here's
like
here's the
250.
thing.
Hey,
Hang on. Ben Wallace was short, and he was one of the most dominant,
but he was
defensive
stacked.
Yeah, but he was.
The
That's what I'm
man
saying,
was
because he played
built.
physical. That's what a
Somebody
Congo
call
needs to
JC
do. Get your butt
Like,
in the weight
not trying to
room
be weird,
and
but
play
the man was
physical.
Adonis.
Hey, so this is why I'm saying, man, you got to have like balance on your team. If you don't want balance on your team, you want all these shooters, nobody can rebound. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give up how many points you gave up. You got no rim protector. Hey, they had 72 points in the lane, bro.
That was the same.
There's a
That was the
freaking
same.
conga line going to the lane.
Nah, that was just
Dang,
It didn't matter.
Nick Claxton can't rebound either.
He said, Larry said it was a buffet.
Honestly,
It was good, bro.
Kinda going to,
Larry,
it was
It was
ridiculous.
soft, bro.
Larry, that team,
Everybody was eating.
Larry,
These
that
guys
ain't the
was
part that
soft
even
as
bothered
Sharman
me.
tonight,
You know the
bro.
part
They
that
was
bothered
soft as
me
Sharman.
is how
They
they
was
just
soft.
how they just pushed the ball and just went to the lane on us every single time. Nobody
Just
wanted to
went
stay in front of them.
straight to the bucket.
Nobody wanted to stay in front of them.
Nobody
Jaden
wanted to
Ivey,
smoke.
Cade Cunningham,
they
Tobias
had their
Harris,
G
Ron
League
Holland.
guy or their
Nobody
two-way
wanted to
guy
guard
drive
nobody
straight to the
tonight.
basket.
But you know
They
what?
wanted to guard nobody tonight.
What the Pistons teach? They teach physicality. That's what it is. We a finesse team. That's what our problem is.
Well,
Huh?
we've been a finesse team.
Who responsible for that?
I understand coach first. The coach.
Yo, we
first.
were close at halftime, right?
I think that's on the
Yeah.
We
players.
were only down by 9.
Yo, what happened is halftime adjustments, bro. Like,
What
why
happens
are
at all
we
the
a
time? They
horrible
go in and
third
start
quarter
talking to
team?
We
their
only put up
mama.
19 points in the third quarter.
Why are we a horrible third quarter team, guys? Like, are we just going to excuse the coach?
19 points to their 34, I think.
They scored 34. They scored over 30 every quarter.
Yeah.
Every quarter.
The halftime speech is keep shooting.
And Cade Cunningham only played 2.5 quarters.
Keep
Hey, I
shooting.
go Marion, like on Dory. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting.
Man,
We got
did y'all
dominated
see,
tonight, man. We
did
got
y'all see
dominated.
Duran and Isaiah Stewart just take turns up beating up Okongwu?
Honestly.
They just hit every spin
Oh,
move,
yeah.
every drop step, everything they wanted to do on him. And Okongwu did nothing.
Man, it wasn't
no
just on
resistance.
Yucca. It
But
was not
Warren,
just on
he had 4
Yucca.
I mean,
blocks.
they were doing it on Moji too.
It was
Moji
the
too.
entire
blocks.
team.
No
Moji been
resistance.
playing soft lately,
No
hasn't he?
Bro,
resistance.
it's the entire. No, it's not that he's playing
Warren,
soft. He
I'm
just
just
ain't
playing
strong
He
enough.
been
like
he ain't been playing like
Moji's just not
himself
strong
lately.
enough.
Bro, Moji, I said that the first time we played Detroit. Go back and watch the clip. I said I got tired of seeing Isaiah Stewart lower his shoulder and
Yes.
move on Yucca. He would
I'm
bump
not
on
talking
Yucca
about
at
just
the
with
free throw
Detroit
line.
though. I'm talking
But
about just lately in general.
I'm saying
Yeah.
that was the first time I
You're right
seen
about
once I seen Yucca, once I seen B Stu put his shoulder and do at the free throw line, he fell out of bounds. I started seeing more players start doing that to
Yes.
Moji.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's when I
Yes.
said, bro, you just not strong enough to play the 5.
Nope.
Never
And he
has
probably
been, man. He's a
never
power
he
forward.
probably never will.
It
He's
really
He's
so
not.
sucks.
slender.
He's a power forward.
It really
He don't
sucks,
got
like
that kind of
Demond
body.
said.
He don't got that kind of body.
Demond said, it really sucks in 3 games. We didn't get Trey Young or KP in any of those games. In any one of those games.
Why is KP not playing? Somebody
Bro,
tell me.
after 5 days.
I tried to
Mora,
tell
I'll tell
y'all.
you.
Y'all don't want
We
to.
knew this. We knew this coming in that KP
I'll
wasn't
tell
going to
you,
play a lot.
Mora, I'll tell
It's
you.
hot.
Mora, I tell you, he has pneumonia. He's got COVID. He's got the flu. He's got
No.
hepatitis
See, Wonder,
B.
don't
He's
see Wonder.
got.
It's not a light. It's not a light situation.
No, I understand, but his
Honestly,
was a
Salah
different
should have
sickness.
never made
Larry.
that
He
deal.
says it's a different sickness than the pox thing. That's
No.
what he said.
Honestly, Salah should have never. No, this is something with your heart rate, man.
Yeah.
I
He
understand.
physically can't do it. Look. He was out for
He's so big, his heart has to pump faster and harder.
He was out for a week and a half, guys. Played 20 minutes and out for another 5 days and could not play.
Yeah, that is very
He
telling.
cannot play. This is a real health issue. This isn't just go take some pills and he'll be better.
Right.
If he don't physically feel right, he cannot play. This is a huge misstep
Hey,
by.
like I
He
said
should
earlier.
retire. He
Hey,
cannot play the game of basketball.
Hey, like I said
Yes.
earlier, they got KP here because he's an expiring contract, bro.
Obviously, well, they need to trade that away.
Think about this for a
Get
second.
something.
Do you really think that that Ansi and them traded for Porzingis
I wonder what center free
and
agents are coming up.
didn't know what his health status was?
Yeah, of
They
course he knew.
already
I feel like they underestimated.
they already knew.
I don't think
but
they
that's
knew
not
how
They
why
knew
bad
what
it
it was,
was.
but I
That's
think they
not why they
I don't
wanted
think
him
they
They
knew how
didn't.
bad
Yeah,
it
they
was.
didn't know how bad it
I
was.
They
agree.
told
I
him
don't think
here
they knew
because
this
he's
is
an
Demond,
expiring
just
contract.
like
Yeah, but he didn't miss.
you
But
had to go
Demond,
look it up
you
because you
said
didn't know
he
what it
missed some
was.
games in
I'm
Hey,
Europe.
telling you, they
listen,
underestimated his
Ansi
condition.
wanted to get off. Listen, Ansi wanted to get off T
I
Man
know he wanted to get off
money.
Niang. He
He
wanted to get
wanted
off
to get off
Niang. I
that
understand
money.
that.
So he took Porzingis. Porzingis just an expirer. He's not gonna
Nah,
stay
man,
here.
that's
They're
worse.
not really counting on him.
I'm a
Think about. Do
I'm
It's
a
you
30
really
million
think?
that's wasted.
Do you
I
really
think
think those games
No,
he
no,
missed
it's
in
not. No, it's
Boston?
not,
he
Larry. No, it's
You
not.
really think
I
those
think he
games he missed in
underestimated it
Boston that the
No,
Hawks
but
medical
but you
staff
have
didn't
30. He's
check that
basically
out?
a
That's
$30 million
crazy.
trade exception. If you think about
he
it.
he also I think he was exposed with partner
Jay, we
before he
never
got
use our
traded.
trade
Before
exception.
he got
Stop
No,
traded
that.
but I'm
to us.
saying
no,
KP is
no,
a
we
We
thirty
did.
million
never
dollar.
use
They
our
This
trade
already knew,
exception.
bro.
And,
They
and
already
second
Listen,
thing
knew.
is,
Larry,
I
Larry, it is so many teams with good
Porzingis not
players,
gonna
good
be here
veteran
next
We
players
year
that are
never
anyway,
trying to
use
dog.
clear
our trade
salary.
exception.
But no, but
We let
he's
we
not really a
had
trade exception
John
though.
Collins trade exception for how long
2
and never
years,
But you
used it.
2 years.
no, you used it. You did use it. They used a portion of it when they made the
Did we use
trade
it
for
on
DeJounte,
a
in the
real player
DeJounte
though? Or we just
trade.
did on some BS?
No, they rolled it back. But still, like he's not like when
Exactly.
I say he's a trade exception, I mean like the most valuable part of KP is you can add other stuff to him.
The
And there's
most
a
Bruh,
lot
valuable
of
bruh,
part is only
veteran
that
So,
teams.
he's
so
expiring.
listen to me,
Like
man.
He's
Listen to
there
me.
are a
expiring,
lot
just
of
like
veteran
Demond
teams,
said.
but
Bruh,
like
they're
that, but
gonna
like
let
I'm saying,
Porzingis play out the season, and they're gonna let him leave, bro. That
Yeah,
they
yeah.
oh
only
no.
They're
wanted
treating him
him
like
here
Clint
to
Capella.
get off the money.
Oh, I
I
don't
think
yeah,
believe
but
I
that.
think
you can clear
I
it, but it's teams that want to clear
I
salary.
think
And him getting 30
KP.
million is
That's
And
why
like
I said
that's
trade
what
him
we're
to the
doing. We're
Clippers.
clearing salary.
To
That's
the
what we're
Clippers
doing.
about to tear it
so,
yeah,
down.
but there's another team. There's teams out there that can use his 30 million to clear
so I
salary
Bruh,
found
and
a
you get
list of
usable
all
pieces.
the
bruh,
unrestricted free.
You get
nobody's gonna
usable
give you
pieces.
nothing for Porzingis worth trading for. Because
So
the Hawks are not taking back any long-term money.
So you
Porzingis
don't
might
think
so
retire. Might
you don't
retire
so
think
this
they can
season
ship
too.
out Porzingis and bring back a
Why would
Daniel
they ship
Gafford and
out
stuff?
Porzingis when we about to let him expire and clear that cap space? Because we're gonna have to take something back in return. So
Because you
you're
can get
gonna have to
another expiring. You can get more
well, that's what
expirings.
you're gonna have to find.
We're gonna have a whole
Right,
bunch
that's
of
what I'm
We're
money
gonna
saying.
let
and
him
Like
nobody gonna
expire
take
and
it.
do what?
the mind, but that's what I'm
That don't
talking
make no
about.
sense.
And then
Oh
they
Lord, help
going
my
into
foot.
free agency and they're
The
gonna
only reason they
adjust
keep
whatever needs.
KP is for his money to come off the books to pay Trey Young. That's it.
Not Trey
That's
Young.
the
That's not
reason why
Trey
you.
Young money. That's
That's
gonna
why
be
you have
Dyson
KP
Daniel
and
money.
Keaton.
That's gonna be Dyson Daniels money. But Dyson Daniel contract start at 25
Yeah,
next
okay, that's
year.
fair. Yeah,
So when
that's Dyson money.
Porzingis
You're right.
leave, his 25 gonna slide into that 30.
You're right.
So
You're right.
Man,
so
I'm just saying that 41 million can be several. It can be 3 players for 41 million.
And that's
so
why
They're not going on the luxury
that's
tax,
why
man.
they don't want to get AD and they don't want to get Porzingis because AD wants a contract extension. He wants
so
one in Dallas, right?
And just turn it into a wing, John Collins and Gafford.
And Giannis, nobody want to be stuck with Giannis when he get that because his next contract gonna be super max. Nobody want to
yep.
pay. He gonna be 35, 36, 37 when he get that money, and nobody want to pay it. That's why the Bucks ain't gonna get. They gonna get pennies on the dollar for Giannis.
so
And
so
the
I
Hawks don't want to take back no long-term money, bro. We are a year away from being zeroed out on everything.
so
Trades,
so
picks.
So y'all listen to me now.
so
Money.
A 3-year rebuild.
two
He
things.
told
So
y'all.
guess what,
But they're not
Demond?
Two things.
rebuilding. But they're not rebuilding. They're actually trying to
You
win.
call it what you
Hey,
want.
They
to
Demond,
actually.
guess
No,
what?
I'm trying to tell you.
Then we're gonna get our head beat in because we
I'm trying
can't
to tell
rebound.
you what my guy
You're
told me.
gonna
And he
be able
said
to
the
get some
Hawks
expirings for this money.
believe they have the talent to make it to the finals. That's what they
Two
said.
things. things. Two things I want to address. Demond, I think there's some half truth that we may want to keep Porzingis to the end, but I also think that Jay, there's some truth to Jay too that we may package him up and use at the trade deadline. That's number one. Number two, I read a couple articles about people that suffer POTS. They said some days, they could be going strong just like a normal person, then out of nowhere it just knocks them out, and they bedridden for days. For days, can't get up, can barely go to the bathroom, can't do absolutely nothing. It's not like they just tired or anything. Like it's like they physically cannot get up and do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's probably a reason why KP didn't travel.
So Juan, that's why I'm saying you really think the Hawks didn't already know this?
He was diagnosed.
I think they underestimated.
He was.
Yeah, we underestimated it.
No, I actually think
they underestimated.
I think
he did play in Eurobasket and didn't miss no games.
That's right.
Yeah,
that is true. I think to be honest, I think they were just trying to see
Unless he
what
using
the
it as an
team.
excuse.
I think they were trying
to
see what the team looked like with a Porzingis type player next to Trey.
Yeah, that's all they doing. It's just a little test rod.
But I think they're gonna trade him.
But without Trey, you never got to see it.
I mean,
Oh, that's right. They're not giving up Gafford because Lively is hurt.
Lively's not
Lively's not hurt.
If they get an offer for Porzingis that it's a guy that they could use, so I'm gonna make something up. Just for example, Say somebody said we'll give you Zubac for KP. That's probably a deal that they will make as far as taking back the money. But they're not going to take back money for somebody that's not going to help us this year. They'd rather just clear the money. And then you can go address it with that cap space instead of taking back somebody. You got to pay an extra, because that was the whole point of getting him, because he was an expiring. That was the whole point, to get off the
the contract just got to be low enough to me.
So I heard two articles today on NBA radio or whatnot. They saying this is, it's not true. It just hearsay. But they saying right now AD's value is tanking.
Yes.
And he's not going to get a lot. I'm not. Did I say trade for him? No. I just said his value is tanking right now, and the consensus is teams are not giving up a lot to attain this deal right now.
Juan, did I not say, either Juan, Larry, whoever in the chat on Twitter, did I not say, I said it up here, didn't I say his agent, I said you couldn't believe what Sham says, but it's not the truth. Meaning, I told y'all, there's no market for AD.
Yeah, his value is low.
Really I told y'all that. I told y'all. Let me tell you again. And they traded. Look who they traded to get AD. They traded their second best player,
MVP player
in franchise history, a 5-time All-NBA player in his prime, who just took them to the finals. Why would they give up the main piece of the trade less than a year after the deal? Why?
Starting over.
Think about it. And then they know they're not gonna get nothing. They know they're not getting nothing from him. Rich Paul, they trying to flex Dallas into giving him an extension.
Yep.
He's not gonna stay there. He threatened that I don't want to be here. He want the extension. That's why Dallas trying to get off of him.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want him.
He's not getting extension now.
Let me ask you this:
he want that extension, and I told y'all there was no market. I said that stuff that Sham said. I said that's his agent.
His market
Sham put it out. So, bro, the Hawks and three.
Raptors,
so you telling me only
Detroit said they're not in it. Detroit said they're not in it.
I put that in the chat.
But I don't think the Hawks are in it. I don't think the Hawks are in it. That's just speculation.
I said we're not in. I said, bro, there's no market. They're making that up, bro. Why would the Hawks want? Why would they trade AD for such a low value? One, and two, why would the Hawks take back that money when they know he wanted an extension?
Yep.
He don't play enough to get an extension.
But let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this real quick.
The main piece of the deal that you traded your franchise cornerstone for. Why would you want to get rid of him? It's a reason why.
No, Damon. They got rid of Nico. Nico the one who wanted to do that.
Nico fired.
Yeah, Nico fired. So there's no one to protect AD. Everybody is like buyer's remorse. We should have never got him out of here. Get him out of it's getting to the fans. They're starting to boo AD.
Larry, can I say this?
Because he's sitting on the sidelines.
Because he injured.
That's
so
why they
would
want
you
him
want him
out.
on the Hawks?
Hey man, go get AD.
Because I saw tonight's game.
And then
Go get
you
AD.
got and then you
We
gotta
got, what,
pay him.
two
Hey,
more
that
years
dude about to
maybe or
make,
something?
and
Go
then you
get
gotta
AD.
give him all that money. Y'all sit up here and talk about the
You
cap
don't have to give it
all
to him.
day.
You don't have
but
to.
y'all
You
wanna
don't have to
y'all
You
wanna
extend
don't
him.
have to
Give
give
all
him
that
no
money. That's the
extension.
problem.
You don't
I
have to
don't
why
understand
would
extend
why
you
him.
you
if you ain't gonna give it
talking about this
why would you
extension.
give up any
Let him
Well,
Because you're
walk.
trying
Demond,
to
hang
jump
on.
in this
Demond,
window that just opened,
why
Demond.
would you
He
give
will
up
be
any
34 years
assets
old.
for a guy
Everybody
Demond,
you're
needs to
not
give him
gonna
the money.
keep?
here's You the don't have reason. to give him Hang on. extension.
You
Hang
don't
on.
Why
have
Let
to
would
give
Murray
him
you
an
finish.
give
extension.
up? Why
Yeah.
would you give up any assets for a guy you're not going to keep? That makes zero sense.
Bro, they want to get rid of him. So they, guess what? They're gonna sell low.
Well, they're gonna sell low.
So why am I giving up anything?
Because you're trying to win, Demond. What you
He
mean?
doesn't
Demond, this window
guarantee
ain't
me
lasting forever.
winning, and I
It's a
gotta
short window.
extend them. Man, y'all crazy.
Man, the Hawks are
Demond,
better
we're
off.
trying. If we're trying to win this year,
Nobody's
it makes
a
sense.
34-year-old
Y'all
dude.
said we're trying
Bro,
to
I
win this year.
already think they can win
But
right
go
now.
get,
I'm
go
trying
We
to
need
get,
an
figure
go
out how to
send
extension,
win.
KP to the,
right?
go send him to the Clippers
I'm
Let me
with
ask you guys
Collins
this. Let
and
me
Brook
ask you guys this.
Lopez.
If
Get
the
Collins
Giannis
and Brook
Go
rumor,
get
Lopez.
Brooke Lopez.
Nah, Brooks
No,
old.
no,
hold on, hold on,
no.
hold on,
Brooks
hold
is
on.
old. No.
If
You said
if
the
the
wrong
rumors are
thing.
true that Giannis wants to go to the Knicks, would y'all
Never
be
mind.
interested? Hold on,
Ryan.
hold on. And would y'all be interested in us probably trying to go after Mitchell Robinson?
They ain't gonna give him up.
No, he's
They're
They
not
ain't gonna
gonna
always
give
do
him
hurt.
up.
that.
Ryan,
They're
he
not gonna
averages
do
the
that.
most offensive rebounds in the NBA by a long shot, and he
You
comes off
know
the
who the
bench.
Hawks should
His
look at?
defensive rating is so high, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
Hey
That's
Demond.
what I'm
Juan, you know,
saying.
And guess
You bring him
what?
in for
Hey Juan,
rebounding,
Wait,
and he's a good shot
hey
Demond.
blocker.
And
Juan, hey
he's gonna be
Juan,
hurt
hey
after
Juan. You know
15
who the
games.
Hawks need to go look at?
Pass.
What's the big man for
Nick
Nick
Brooklyn?
Claxton,
Claxton.
Nick
Claxton.
Claxton, he don't rebound.
He don't rebound neither.
he's only 6'11".
I thought he averaged like 9 rebounds.
He's only 6'11".
Man, y'all got to get off the height.
That's taller than a
If you
Yucca
play
It
like,
Congo.
matters when it
if
comes to
you,
physicality, man.
no, it doesn't. If you play physical, you
Okay.
play physical.
Hang
If you
on.
about that
Juan,
life, you
I
about
have
that
to put
life.
you back. We just talked about it.
We just talked about it.
Nick
Beef
Claxton's
Stew
like
is short, and
6'11",
yet he plays
220.
physical. Beef
Bruh,
Stew is short,
exactly.
and he plays
Isaiah
physical.
Nick,
Stewart plays
Isaiah
center.
Stewart is
yeah.
short, and he plays as physical as
Draymond Green
anybody.
been undersized his
Yeah,
whole
Draymond
career.
Green
He's
talked
still
about it. He
all
plays
them
physical.
years.
Draymond Green
He
don't
carry
average
him.
no 10
Kevon
rebounds. He needs
Kevon
somebody
Looney
to
Kevon
enforce
Looney.
at the rim, man.
Listen,
He's
Kevon
gonna
Looney
be
didn't
beat
do
up
none of
again
that, but
too.
he's been that
Hey,
guy
y'all see
at the
what Cam
five.
said?
Y'all
Hey,
don't
y'all
notice
see what
that the
Cam
Clippers are getting
said?
bigger, do you?
What about
Nick
Nick
Richards is a good
Richards?
option. He's a good
No,
option.
Nick,
Yeah,
but that's what I'm
I remember
saying. Like
Murs said that. Murs talked about that. He said Nick.
Yeah, Merce
for
did talk about
41
that.
million for
Oh,
We
Murray
trade
41
said that
for him.
million
too.
and
Okay,
What we
shout
expiring,
out to
you
trade
can
for him?
figure it out, man.
Shout out to
And how
You
homeboy
much money
Murray.
did he
you
get?
just got to get KP and Luke Kennard's contract out of here. Once you clear that salary, you can bring in who you want for the 41 million. And you should be
Bro, we don't
Yeah.
aggressive doing it.
Bring
That's
in
my
Nick
Man,
thing.
Richards.
Mitchell
trade deadline.
You
Robinson's
should be
being
aggressive doing it.
wasted.
The
Mitchell
only reason why I
Robinson
wouldn't
is
trade,
holding
I
down the
wouldn't
fort
trade
in New
any of the
York
picks
this
we
Mitchell
have
year. I
until
know
Robinson
that
will
much.
be
somebody
hurt
somebody.
when you breathe on him.
Would
He's
y'all go
healthy
get?
right now, Larry.
Would y'all
Yeah,
go
man,
get my?
he's healthy.
He's
Nick
played
Would
Boy's
y'all?
down
16
9.
games this year.
Would would
Hang on. Hey, here's the problem, Ryan. You got to remember this.
What's up?
He's also a piss poor free throw shooter,
Yeah,
and
he's
we already got
nasty.
one in Dyson. I don't
Yeah,
need two piss
Hold
poor.
on, hold on. Dyson made his free throws today. C1 to
he
shut your
missed
mouth.
some. He missed a couple.
Hey, that's
I
yeah?
one
think
Hush your
game.
Dyson,
mouth,
That's
C
he
Wonder.
missed
one
one. He
game.
missed
What's
one.
his
He
Hush
missed
your
average?
one.
mouth, C
No,
Wonder.
Okay,
What's
would
like
you
his
rather
C
have a
average?
Wonder.
poor
C
free
Wonder.
throw
What's his
shooter or a
average?
guy who can get
Boy,
you
I,
rebounds
I,
and
hey, hey,
second
hey,
chance
What's his
points?
average, Larry? What's his
No,
hey,
but
average
his
on the floor?
average,
He
hey,
gonna play
he
that.
but
go
he
by
He
the
only
gonna play
take
that.
like
average. Yeah,
1.5 a
he
game,
don't take enough
C1.
for his average
What
to
is
be
your
Hey,
able to get
average going to be?
consents.
what about what about
What is
Miles
your
Turner?
average going to be? You take
And Dyson
1.5
Daniels
free
average,
throws
if
a
he
game.
misses
I don't
one,
care.
he'll
You
go
take
to
it back. You
58.
taking back.
What
Miles
is your
Turner just
average
got
going
a
to be?
big contract from Milwaukee.
contract
More.
gonna
He's
be
What
he,
well,
Your
it's,
average
it's
going to be
20. How much
Timberwolves.
is it? 20 million?
You want to
25
tell me
million?
what your average
25.
going to
it's
be?
30,
like
40, I think.
Oh,
Something
Can
like
I
okay.
say?
But Miles
Hang on.
Turner,
Can I
Miles
say
I thought
this?
it
Turner,
was 25.
Miles
Hang on.
Turner,
Hang on.
Miles Turner does
I
the
want
same
everybody
thing.
talking about
Miles Turner
Dyson
is the
free
same
throws if
dude
you
as
don't know
Hang on.
sports.
Kristaps
I
Can I
want to see
say
y'all
Porzingis,
this?
hit that.
yeah,
regular.
Hey,
honestly,
can I
Miles
say this?
Miles
That
Turner's
is
a
funny.
smaller
I
Kristaps.
bet
Hang
y'all
on.
can't make 10 free
Hang
throws
on.
in a
Let me
row.
say this. 'Cause Larry and I've been going back and forth. I
See
would
Wonder,
say
can you make 10 free throws in a row?
He can't make
in
one.
my prime I could, but I can't do it anymore
He
because I
can't
don't play
make
the
one.
position.
You're
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
what?
all right. Well, that's what I'm saying. When you take
See, Wonder,
1.5 free
never mind.
throws a game,
Hey, hey,
what is
hey,
your
If
hey,
you
average
hey.
going to
miss,
be?
Let me tell you something.
if
Stop,
you
stop,
miss
stop.
one,
Hang on.
Dyson's at a point
Hang
where if
on.
he
He
Stop.
misses
was
one or
switching
Brian,
two, it could
today
push
Brian,
too.
his
let me tell you
average by
something.
8%.
He let him
I
put
had
it
a
back.
youth.
That's
We
an
had a
easy
youth group
reflex, though. Go
basketball
ahead.
team. Okay, I was the point guard. I was one of the best shooters and the best defenders on our league. We actually beat people at church competitions. Me,
Okay.
and my
In
keyboard.
rec league?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
church league. We had a little church like.
But this the NBA.
Bro, you just said church league, didn't you?
Yeah,
You just said church league.
that's what we
Hold on.
called it. That's what we called it. That's what we called it.
He
Hey,
said,
don't
but
do him
this
like that, Jay.
dang, Jay.
Man, because I knew he was about to say something crazy. It's like, bro, you got to make shots for 20,000 people watching you, and you running against the best athlete
Versus
in the world.
30 at church.
We did went to a gym. Hold on. We went to
Yeah.
a gym. Hang on. I'll tell y'all a story. We went to a gym. We actually had a
We
competition.
don't need no story.
We had a youth group right there. It was like
Who want to hear a story?
about 100 people
Now, why you
there
behind?
watching the whole thing. Like
Stop what you
actually
behind,
200
bro.
people there.
I want to hear Shams validating the trade that we getting the big man. That's what I want to hear.
I know more.
That's
Man,
what I want to
listen.
hear. I'm tired of watching this foolery, dog.
I know more.
Man,
God damn.
Hey,
I'm
Damon,
just
did you
saying.
say you wish you could just take your brain and put in some of the players' head?
I said that earlier, dog.
He wasn't playing on carpet.
We were playing on the gravel, dude.
Damn.
Listen.
Wow.
What is this Minority
Hey,
Report?
Devon, why you had to do that,
man.
Devon? Devon, why you had to do that?
Oh no.
Devon, why you had to do that?
Hey,
Oh
listen.
no.
Hey, when I was a kid, we used to have to play on carpet when I was a kid at church, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody said you beat them.
I was playing high school ball, and we had to play on like the street one time.
Yeah, hey,
Like the floor was made of like cement.
we played on the
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you one day, man. You was talking about when you was 9 years old. Church league, you was
Better get Jehovah's Witnesses among.
the month.
See, what you set yourself up for this, bro.
Oh man. Hey, who said that? I want to see who said that.
Everybody says I don't play ball. We
They
did
said
play
your
ball.
coach
We
was
actually had a coach.
TD
We had a whole
Rashad.
team. We played ball, man. We did play ball. It was like
Oh.
professional, but we played basketball, organized basketball. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's
I rest my
funny.
case, man. Anyway,
I want to see after the Hogs got their face kicked in. I want to see.
I
how
don't
they
know why
respond.
Quinn put Zach in with the scrubs. Somebody else could
what
tell
y'all
me.
think about
I mean,
Quinn?
Zach
What y'all
need a
think-
PT, bro. Zach
That's what he
Hey,
do.
what
was
y'all
in
think
with
about
his
Quinn
peers.
getting that check
Bro,
today?
let him get some time, bro.
Foot. What is he doing in that time, Foot?
Hey man, let me tell you.
Is he getting any plays ran for him in that time, Foot?
So
Man,
Or
he
is he
got to
just
get some
what is he
reps
doing?
up, Larry. He need to get his reps up.
Hey, fellas, I'm hearing
Let me
y'all
know,
talk.
Foot.
So
Let me
I'm
know.
gonna let you know, but let me say this,
All right.
man. I'm hearing y'all talk. Do y'all know why we got KP? Do y'all know why we got KP? It wasn't to win. I'm just gonna say that. He's on inspired.
Okay.
Who did we? What deals did we make to get KP? Who we get up out of here?
Getting Yang up out of here. Get that contract up out of
And
Terrence
Terrence
Mann.
Man. And Terrence Man.
Yeah. Get Terrence Mann and Yang off the squad. Yeah.
He's on inspired, right? And he works.
Yes.
30 million.
Niang was Man was on like 4 years.
Yeah, he had 4 more.
Man,
But they
man.
basically traded
Man
Nang
was
for Man for nah.
No, yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Get
basically.
that 30 million up out of here, right? That's gonna be up out of here. Luke's on the 1 year, right? How much that? What Luke make? What 10?
11.
11. That's 41 million.
41 million
right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, hey, that's 41 million could come off the books.
And an extra roster spot.
Yeah, we still got. See, y'all understand? We got a roster.
2 extra roster spot, ain't it?
No, we had one.
No, we just got one because we got
just
it.
one.
Tobin was a 2-way.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, you're right.
So we got a roster spot, right?
41 million and 3 roster spots to play with.
So that's
Yeah,
41
3
million.
roster spots to play with. Yeah.
That's no, I'm talking about one right now.
I'm saying you got 41 million and 3 roster spots between those.
I'm talking about right now.
Okay, yeah, just one extra roster spot. Yeah, you got 14 guys. You got 14 guys.
You actually might have
again,
two. Might have two.
let me finish. So we got that flexibility during the trade deadline to bring on another player to make some money work, right? So I'm telling y'all, the trade deadline, Trey hadn't been extended yet, right? So they can extend him till when they can extend him. When Trey can sign.
He can sign an extension at any point.
Yeah, anytime.
He said he wasn't going to though. Trey said he wasn't going to talk about this.
Yeah, but I'm
no
saying, but in theory,
more.
he can come to an agreement today. There's no deadline.
Yeah,
he can agree whenever.
So, all right. Now, hey man, people been throwing around Giannis. I ain't gonna get Giannis. I don't want Giannis. People been throwing around AD. You know, media throw around AD. AD got what, 2 more years left on this contract?
2 in the player option. 2 in the player.
Oh yeah, 2 in the player.
Okay, I hear a lot. Everybody said Hawks trying to win now, right? So it's obvious they knew we need the big man, right? Go get AD.
Who?
I mean,
he said AD.
Oh wow.
He said go get AD.
Said, go get AD.
I'm just saying, hey.
Bro, if we get AD, we're gonna be complaining about the same reasons we're complaining about Chris.
Ryan, don't do that, Ryan.
If you go get AD, you have to pay Trey Young.
You're gonna have to pay Trey Young. Exactly.
I don't. At
You're gonna
this
have to
point,
pay
I
Trey
don't
Young.
care. Pay the man.
The only dude that can really work with AD.
This is not a long-term deal. All right, get rid of double O. AD made what? How much? 54,
58.
I got you.
All right, so you know, I'm just talking about the optionality, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Antoine Jameson.
We're gonna have some money. We don't know what they're gonna do. Trey. Personally, I think Trey gonna be gone. We don't know what they.
Of course, you think he's gone. You always think he's gone.
Hold on, man. You have some money.
C1, come on, man.
You're right. Money available.
The truth.
You have money available.
The truth.
That attract players that want to play together. Who's a free agent? I mean, Ryan, you're just gonna bring up all the free agents for next year, right?
Yeah.
So you got people in trade, right? I'm just saying, right? So you gotta share the job.
as of right now, Anthony Davis will make $54 million next year, $58 the year after, and his player option is for $62.7 million.
We can trade his ass by then, or whatever, like in the spring or something, or whatever. We right? So I'm saying double on ain't it as a whole.
That's a lot of money.
KP ain't it. We need some physical comparisons on this roster.
AD it.
You know what
What's the
when he's available?
What's the salary cap raised to next year?
Well, the luxury tax line is at $200 million, so you have a lot of money to play with.
So we're gonna have a shitload of money. The whole point.
And don't forget that.
Is what I'm saying.
Don't forget Dyson.
Well, that first round pick, depending on where it goes,
but like next year's cap hold
12,
for
13 money,
KP
13 million.
I think they already have like $70 million next offseason between KP's cap hold and Trey Young's option.
Yeah.
So you're saying we'll have enough money?
Like you can sign KP for his cap hold, which I think is 35 and Trey Young.
Do not sign KP.
But I'm just saying you have a lot of money in those two guys.
I will never sign KP again.
Do y'all think we're gonna extend Trey Young for the max? Yes or no?
Trey Young?
Let's be honest.
I think Trey might.
If we mess around and go to like the conference finals or like the finals,
it
depends on how our season ends.
Yeah, we ain't going, bro. We're not. Our roster's not it. I told y'all that when
right now we don't know how that's going to change in the next couple of months.
We're not going to the conference finals with a.
I think Atlanta is not. I mean, if they wanted to sign Trey Young to extension, they would have done it already. I think they're looking to see if they can, like, if they should be proven wrong more than the proven right.
No,
Trey gotta go out there and hoop.
You know what it is? That the reality, and this is what Auntie's doing, which is smart. He's saying, "I built the team. Now I'll let you. You're the centerpiece. You do what you do. Okay, if you do what you do, I'm gonna resign you." That's what it looks like to me. Like to me,
not this again. Not this centerpiece.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you what I feel. Y'all
bro, listen. I listen. I get what you and other Hawks fans and pundits say about they built this roster around. They built a team that can win, that can be good with or without him. This team can, in theory, win high 40s games without him and go to the second round. They can, in theory,
we're not going to the second round with a
fine. Okay, fine. Listen, Larry. If you don't believe it, cool. But I'm saying, like, with Trey, if it all
500 ball
breaks
player,
right,
dog.
maybe you can go to the conference finals, maybe you can go to the finals.
See the
But
game.
like, if you're not going to the second, if you're not getting out the second round with him, and you can still be a playoff team without him, I mean, like, what are you
Jay,
giving him
Jay,
$50
let me
million
I
ask
don't
I
know
for?
mean,
what
you can call this run
without him.
fluky, but we
you.
have
I'm just saying, like, what are
won
you giving
games
him
without
$50
I
Trey.
million
understand what
for?
you're saying, but let me just
Because as constructed, you probably can tweak the roster just
but
with
Jay,
KP and lose money and still win games.
okay, but Jay, here's the issue with your whole thing. We're 2-3 with Trey on the roster because I'm counting the Nets game. After that, we are, I think, 12-9 without him. Okay, that's only 3 games over 500. That's not a big gap as far as we're way better without him. And I understand you have said you've never said that we're better without Trey, which I respect that.
You're
But my
different.
whole issue is when you guys keep saying about trading Trey for assets and stuff, and I really don't want to keep going because, like Morris said, I had a truce, but I got to talk about it because I have to say this.
Then you breaking the truth then.
All right, the truce is over then.
I'm
The
sorry,
truce is
Maura, but I
over if
have
you
to say
break
this because
this.
it annoys me that
Damn.
Well,
people on
don't
Twitter.
see Wonder,
I
see
Chains
hate
are
Wonder,
off,
see
people.
Wonder,
Mora.
see Wonder,
I
see
hate
Wonder,
people. Why? I
Chains
don't
are
see
off,
Wonder, see
Mora.
Wonder. You don't gotta jump off the porch, bro. All
You
I'm gonna
done
tell
walked
you
him
is,
off the ledge, y'all.
like you don't gotta jump off the porch. All I'm gonna tell you is, as this roster is constructed, like you mentioned, it's 3 games over 500. I'm of the mindset and to believe, yeah, Trey Young will add wins to your roster, but I also think if you just took KP and Luke and did something else with those salaries and contract spots, with or without Trey Young, you're gonna win more games. That's just because like right now you're getting nothing from KP, and Luke is really not impacting the game like I think he is. Like he just not. Like on defense,
No,
we're getting
he's
torn
not.
apart. Some
No,
games
he's
he
not.
scores. So to me, you can get something better back for those 2 guys plus the extra roster spot and be
We're
fine.
better.
I agree with you.
Our on off numbers are like a
You can be
-8
fine.
with Luke on versus him off.
I'd rather have John Collins and Chris Dunn. You and I have talked about that trade with the Clippers.
It could
Rather,
be anything. You
or
just
any,
need
or,
something.
It
like,
doesn't have to be. Yeah,
love to
it
have
It
doesn't
could
have to
be
be just
anything.
the Clippers.
But again, like I think I think with Trey, like I said, I feel like personally this team is without Trey Young, as currently constructed, is a typical 2010s, late 2000s Hawks team. I think their ceiling is the second round. Okay. I think with Trey Young, maybe you can get to the conference finals if it breaks right and KP is healthy or whatever, as constructed. Maybe you can even get to the finals. It's in the realm of possibilities. It's just extremely unlikely. So to me,
We're not
fair,
personally,
bro.
I evaluate the team to
But
be about the same.
and
Honestly, if
another
I'm
thing
being real with
too,
you, I
Not a
evaluate their
another thing too
ceiling to
to
be
kind
pretty
of
much the same.
Trey
Like we're
Young.
talking about a first round exit versus a second round exit.
Jay,
So this team can easily be a top 4. It can
We're
be
not a
fourth in the
first.
East.
yeah.
We're
yeah,
not
but,
a second
In
round
this
exit
version of the
without
Eastern
Trey Young.
Conference, they can be top 4
but
without Trey.
But
here's
another thing, Larry,
No,
even
we are
without
not
Trey
second
Young
round
and
without.
Onyeka Okongwu, we're still on pace to win like 46, 47 games.
Yeah, like we are really. I mean, tonight sucks, but again,
Y'all know
you
46
win
games
tomorrow,
was
you're
a
back to
plan last year,
500. You
right?
know what I'm saying? And there's some noise in these losses because we haven't won them, but like last week we lost to the Pistons
We
and
lost to
the
the Pistons by
and the
1. We
Nuggets
lost to Denver
by
by
2
1.
points. We
okay.
lost to
Wasn't
Yeah.
both of those
Yeah.
teams
Embiid
by 2
45?
Hold
points.
up. Here's the thing. You're true, but I hate to bring this up. We also lost to the Wizards, the worst team in the league,
You
by
did,
nearly 30 points. And then
Guys,
that was we
but
got
guys,
beat by the
wasn't
that's how it works,
Clippers.
45
though.
We
wins
got beat by
last
the
year a
Clippers in our own
play-in
house
team?
by 20 points. So
Yeah, but when you played the Clippers, you didn't have Jalen Johnson, or Trey. So
Guys, if
I
we're
do
aiming
think
for
like
45 wins, that's a
honestly, see
play-in
wonder had
team.
we just pulled out one of the Pistons or the Nuggets wins last week, we'd still be 3 games over 500, but we lost those
And
2
we'd
games to
probably be the
great
5th
teams
seed
by
right
1
now.
point. And Jalen Johnson couldn't play versus the Clippers, and that's why you're only 2 games over 500.
I
listen,
believe.
Full stop. You can
I
easily on the other side of this, you can win 3. You can win 3 of the next 4
I'm not here to
games.
bring.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Mora because I want to honor the truth because I'm a man of my word.
Stop.
I'm
I
just
am.
saying.
I am a
This
man
time
of my
next
word.
week, the Hawks can be 4 to 5
As
games
a
over
man
500.
of God, I have to be a man of my word. So tomorrow, I'm going to not bring Trey up at all until like the end of the 20 game span to see
You're
what.
bringing them up now.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm not going to bring him up.
He can talk about Trey. We just can't do the back and forth.
Back and forth. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Truth. Yeah, it's like we're not going to get kind of a what do you call it? Confrontation.
Tit for tat, basically.
Yeah.
No tit for tat.
That's the thing. So for me, it's like I understand where Jay and Moore is coming from, and I maintained it. If it don't work, then I'm open to trading Trey. Especially since we got the Pelicans.
So you got to see it.
But I have to see it. I have to see it. Like, I can't just trade him away and not know whether or not he fits. Like, I've been consistent since day one on that. So, I mean, I'll say this tomorrow.
What's gonna make you know it? What's gonna let
To me, it doesn't matter if he fits or not.
I'll say it this way: if we are like 5 games under 500 and we have everybody healthy and he's going hero ball again, and it's missing the defense and the offensive flow, and we're not having the same flow you were talking about when he was gone, then I'd be open to he's.
Well, we didn't have that flow today.
No, but here's the thing. To me, if he comes back and you're still the same team that's inconsistent, that's only 3-4 games under 500, you still trade him. Because then what did you need him for? He has to be better. To me, the Hawks have to perform better than what they're performing right now.
Well, Jalen, I think we
like it's just that simple.
Offense is going to be a lot better if he.
Again, the wins and losses have to be better.
The offense be better.
But
I believe
it has to happen.
I believe
better. Whatever you will without him, you got to be on a higher winning percentage with him.
I believe that Ansi's already seen everything he's needed to see to already make his decision. To be honest with you, I think it is literally seeing once he comes back, is this team going to elevate?
I give it 5 games.
Exactly.
5 games to see how Trey Young.
It's going to be more than that.
You watch basketball. Ansi already made this decision. The Hawks already know what they're gonna do. Trey Young. We don't know.
Because if I'm Ansi and I'm watching the team that I have now, you're watching a team play pretty decent basketball minus $70 million on the court. So if you have $70 million to add to that roster that's currently
spread out,
go ahead, add Luke Kennard
a little bit. Go ahead and add Luke Kennard's playing, so I can't say
That's
that.
8.
But if you say, hey, I got $70 million to add to this currently constructed roster that is performing, that's gonna get you over 500. Not be the best team. What, like, in my mind as a GM, I'm like, that's a win essentially.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily.
1 million.
I'm more thinking like, okay, I got what I need to be able to move forward with the team that I have currently constructed. Without
Here's the thing. Can I say this?
You got a top 6 maybe coming.
Like when it comes to the trade, even when we talk about trade value for Trey, if we talk about AD's values plummeting, everybody's trade value is kind of like starting to be stagnant. Giannis included. Because even the Spurs are like, we're not giving up our best young players to get Giannis. And Giannis is an MVP caliber player. So when we're talking about trade and trade, this is the main reason I don't want to trade him, because I'm going to get pennies for the dollar. I ain't got time to have a Luka trade or a Fox trade where I'm giving my franchise player for some, bum.
No, you're not trading.
Well, you technically
they're going to ask for Dylan Harper.
You got a Zach LaVine and a draft pick back for Fox. That's not a ridiculously bad haul.
Zach LaVine's contract is god awful, and now they're trying to get off him, Jay.
I mean, but he's on the same kind of deal as Trey. This is effectively his last year.
It's based off the team who wants trade value. So trade value based off of the team that wants to said player. That's all it is.
That's
right?
it.
And then,
but Foot, what is that value?
If you can get two unprotected first for Trey, I say you make the deal.
That's a win. Yes.
That's a great. If you can get 2 unprotected first and then turn the salary into usable players, or maybe roll those for more picks, I think that's a win. But like I said, you got to have an open mind about it. I think if you're the Hawks, really, Rich Paul made a great point. He said the same kind of thing I said, but he said it for the Giannis trade. I had the same mindset with the Trey Young trade. You got to be looking for that guy that is either looking at draft picks or you're looking at first contract guys that need a bigger opportunity, maybe even second contract guys.
I.e. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
I.e. Ben Mathurin. Like, those are the dudes you're looking at.
Jay, let Larry talk. He's been having hand up for a while. Go ahead, Larry.
The timeline for them to possibly see what Trey Young can do depends on when he comes back compared to when the trade deadline is. Like, guys, we are coming up on the new year. The new year is going to be here in a couple of weeks. The trade deadline is going to be here right after the All-Star break. So, I mean, to be honest, how many games are we really gonna see a Trey? I mean, Ryan said I need to see 5 games, and that's it.
I
Now,
need to see 20.
You need 20.
I need to see 15 and 20.
No,
You need 20.
I meant to say I will give you guys 5 games before you say I wish we could have traded Trey.
He's gonna need more than that,
You're
Ryan.
giving him
that's too
5-game
short,
grace
Ryan. I mean,
Ryan,
this is a brand new
5-game grace
team.
period.
This is a brand new. All right.
The trade deadline is February 5th, guys.
But in totality, you have January and February to figure it out.
So
no, you got January,
You
Ryan.
got, I think
just
Trey
January,
Young
but
will
you
be
have a little
back.
bit of
If Trey
February.
Young's not back, if he's not back Sunday, I think he will definitely be back for the Charlotte game on the other side of this break.
Yeah, I do.
That's fair.
Like I said, when they said 2 weeks, I figured 1 week was gonna be. Oh, go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
Thank you. Reevaluation means reevaluation. Normally when they say reevaluation, you're just still doing your rehab and coming back. They haven't cleared him. That means he's not cleared for any kind of contact. He's not gonna be playing inside little practices like that unless he's cleared. That's what means reevaluation, Jay. He's not playing with the team playing side practices, bro. All right. So when he's reevaluated, then he gets cleared to be able to have side practices. That's how it works. Okay. He's not going to be half practicing with the team and then half doing this rehab. He's still doing rehab, trying to come back. He is not cleared because if he gets injured, then that can be a whole nother ball of wax. If he get injured in a crazy when he didn't even get approved. We always talking about Emory. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way they're gonna approve, or our team doctors is terrible. They're not gonna approve him for any kind of physical contact until he's reevaluated. All right.
Right.
So
but Larry, he gets reevaluated tomorrow.
No, not exactly, but he ain't nobody went up and bumped Trey Young while he's
No, but I'm saying though, if he gets cleared tomorrow to resume on-court activities, you don't think he'll be playing games by Thursday?
If he gets resumed, we don't know. Everybody heals differently, Jay.
Okay, I'm just asking. Do you think if he was cleared tomorrow to return on-court activities, could you see him back Thursday?
I thought that KP, after a week and a half, almost my bad, after 2 work weeks, 10 days, after 2 work weeks, KP come back, play 20 minutes, and then 5 more days, I thought he was going to come back and play. But guess what? He's not. So assume anybody's going to do anything, it's kind of silly.
That's fair enough.
All right. They're just waiting to see when he comes back, and then we can start assessing what this team is. But again, Trey Young got to fit in to what they're doing now.
I got a question.
Coach Quinn got to recalibrate his brain for his rotation. My bad. What are they talking about? He already got that sheet ready. He been had that sheet. When Trey come in, when he come out, who come in after him. You know, right now he's been trying to figure out what his lineup's gonna be.
Yeah, so, he's just figuring out the twos that work with the threes.
And the funny thing is that we sit here and we wonder, like, okay, what is this gonna look like with Trey Young? If we keep putting out negative lineups, like, you know, either Keaton or
Luke Kennard.
They're basically playing with that same handicap. They're just not starting. Okay. And it's to the point that I have Blank think that he's actually doing this to prepare the Hawks to try to, you know, hey, you better get ready to run around with like a chicken with your head cut off. Y'all gonna have to make some great rotations and all that. Man, I don't know. I can't explain it. Why would you put yourself at a deficit like that? Positional size deficit that you keep doing. You know, it has to be in preparedness of what you're gonna have to deal with. That's all. That's the only thing I can think of, guys.
Larry, who are the 3 worst defenders on the team? Who do you think are the 3 worst defenders on the team?
3 worst defenders on the team. Not for effort, but I mean, Quinoa is just because of the size. You're not going to give me the elite playmaking. I can't have you on the court. Up to the point that Trey Young is the last
No
player.
offense. No offense. I'm saying, who are the three worst
Oh,
defenders?
defense.
Yeah, who are the worst defenders
Keaton,
on the team?
Keaton, Luke, and right now probably JJ.
I'm gonna tell you, Keaton.
Yeah,
Is,
no, V.
I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying when the Hawks are healthy, who are your three worst defenders?
Yeah, I said him. Keaton, Luke, and probably V.
Your worst defenders.
It's either V or Jalen
Nah,
Jackson.
man. All those Trey is not better than Vito on defense. But we can start.
No. I'm talking about Trey is out. I'm not talking about Trey.
No, I'm saying when everybody is healthy, who are your three worst defenders?
When everybody's healthy.
Oh, when everybody's healthy. I mean,
Trey and Luke.
Trey is going to be Trey, Luke, and Keaton.
I think it's probably Trey, Luke, and KP. But if you want to add Keaton, cool. All your worst defenders are effectively expiring contracts.
I got a question that I would like to pass around to the group and have each person individually answer. And this is based off of what Larry was kind of just saying. If somehow we don't get Trey Young back in December or January, because again, these injuries, they heal when they want to heal.
Yeah.
Exactly. If we don't get him back before the trade deadline, do you think the Hawks would trade him?
I don't know.
We can start with Foot and give his answer and why. And
I
then
think Foot been waiting for this answer.
I think Foot been waiting for this.
It's not about what I've been waiting
Not
for.
do you want to? Do you think they will? I'm not like targeting him. I'm just.
Let me start with this. The Hawks already know what they're gonna do before this happens, right? There's a reason why he wasn't extended. Everybody keeps saying they're trying to wait and see. They don't. If you're a franchise player, ain't nobody gonna wait and see if you're up for extension. If you that dude, they're not gonna wait and see. If they that's crazy, right? So that's number one. Then to answer your question, yeah, I don't think they wouldn't hold if somebody take him.
Even without seeing him, without this with this roster,
They've seen enough what he's capable of. Yeah, and of course they're gonna have doctors looking at him or whatever. This is strange, so yeah, they would. I don't think that would be. It's just a matter of what you may get for him, but because again, he can opt out. So y'all say he can be extended any time. Are the Hawks gonna go to the end of the year with a chance of him opting out? No. So they either gonna trade him or extend him before the deadline. See, that's why I asked that question. Can they extend him now? They're gonna trade him or extend him.
Trey said he wasn't. They say he wasn't dealing no contracts for offseason.
But again, there gotta be agreement and with the money.
What do you think, Jay?
I if he doesn't play, like if he doesn't play enough before the All-Star break, I think you become a buyer at the deadline. I think you keep him in a nutshell, and you become a buyer at the deadline with other contracts because you see what the weaknesses are of the team without him. Like he's not gonna Trey fixes stuff. I agree to like when you're playing bigger teams, you can run him out the gym, but like you're not gonna run Detroit out the gym. It doesn't matter how fast you play. Like physicality is a problem. Your wing depth is like you not having a real three, but having 5 guards is a problem. So no matter what, you have to correct that. And like I said, I think this team can win regular season games. We'll see how far they can go in the playoffs with or without Trey. Like it's you're kind of tweaking it. I think you're going to be a playoff team. You're just tweaking it for if we need to see the second half of the season with Trey, and see if we want to make a decision on a contract. But I don't know. I don't read too much into all the reportings on the Hawks saying they want to see if Trey or believe Trey Young can elevate the team because they're supposed to say that. I mean, they just are. I mean, so I don't know.
So wait, your answer is you say you don't.
My answer is no. You don't trade Trey. If he doesn't play enough games, you keep him for now. He'll be more valuable in the offseason to a team that wants to extend. But you still have to sell. You still have to sell on KP and Luke Kennard. No matter what, you got to get out those contracts.
Okay. See, Wonder.
I would say, like Jay, don't trade him. Number one, he's got player option, and I know it's a risk of he'll opt out. Number one, you got to understand it from Trey's point of view. If he's missing a lot of time and he ain't qualifying for the Supermax and he's losing money, he's gonna opt in because he's like, I have to make my money, right? And he's gonna probably bet on himself and say, we'll try this one last time, and if it don't work, then at the trade deadline next year you could trade him. But if you basically, and I maintain this, you can disagree, but if you built a whole team basically around him as the centerpiece, and the centerpiece has been missing 3/4 of the season, there's no right GM would say, yeah, let's trade him because we don't know whether or not he's the missing piece. That's just dumb. You don't do that. So to me, it's no. I understand what Foot's saying, but from what I've heard from the conversation, even listening to Trey, it's a mutual agreement of we'll take a wait and see approach. We'll kick this can in the offseason. Let's see how the team does with you as the centerpiece. And if it does well, then we could talk about getting you in a max. If it don't, then we could talk about either trading you somewhere or maybe trying to run it back one more time. And if it doesn't work that time, trade you in the trade deadline. But to me, it's just stupid to build the team around your focal franchise guy and then trade him because he hasn't been able to play, especially if you're not playing significantly better without him. So that's my 2 cents.
All right, Larry.
It's interesting because I don't feel like the Hawks have the upper hand with Trey. I think Trey, if he want to leave, he can leave. If he want to stay, then he could opt in. It's going to show what Trey really values. If he opts in, then he just wants his money. Because, I mean, to me, I felt like the Hawks played in his face. Now, I felt like they should have paid. I don't know if they want to pay the max. I don't even know what they offered. But obviously, the two sides was so far away that they couldn't agree. I feel like he's not. You could offer him the max right now, and it was reported saying I think they did right before the just before the when they gave Dyson his deal. It was reported that they tried to give Trey something, but it was just like, nah, we'll talk after the season. So if that's the case, maybe or maybe not. I don't think it's guaranteed that Trey just gonna come back. Now, if you as an organization feel like Trey is not going to come back, that the relationship has soured, while Trey has never said anything publicly bad about the organization. I mean, they played in his face with his money. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. So it might not even be up to the Hawks. Trey may make the decision for himself. We never know.
I guess at the trade deadline, do you think if he hasn't played any games, do you think they will trade him, or you think they're going to keep him?
If they feel like he isn't going to resign, they would be fools not to. If we don't know how the relationship is between them, we don't know if this is a facade or if it's true that because Trey love all his teammates and stuff like that. But again, we go back to what Michael Parsons trying to get his money. Trey wasn't saying that in support of Michael Parsons. He was saying that to Ansi Sala.
He was.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to pay me. It's going to cost more later. Okay? That's going to be his stance. So he ain't taking no cut. If people thinking that, oh, we play a good and then Trey come back and we make it far, he ain't taking no pay cut. He's not taking a pay cut, guys.
Not.
If I've been here, nobody wants to be Dame Lillard. Okay? He is on the route of Dame Lillard. He's going to be a Hall of Fame player with a crappy organization that never built anything around him and waste his career in his eyes. Okay? Regardless on how we feel or if we feel Trey Young is this or feel that Trey Young is that. The fact is that the best player that ever played with Trey Young is a guy that's always hurt in Jalen Johnson and DeJounte Murray, who's an alternate all-star who only made it because Pop pull some strings. He wasn't a real all-star. All right. The dude who bumped the referee to get suspended for game 5 and then came back in game 6 was trash. That dude, I don't want to hear about people giving an apology to that dude. Nah.
And then
was silent on going out, but then throwing shade. Trey never throws shade at that dude.
Never.
That dude, as soon as he got that, it's great to be on a team that value defense. He was the main culprit. We got Yall now, and Yall is everything that DeJounte Murray was supposed to be. So again, man, when I look at this and me living enough to see the mishandling of Dominique Wilkins, it's looking like the same thing to me personally. It feel like deja vu. You know what I'm saying? I seen 25 years of wasting Dominique. Well, it wasn't that long because I wasn't that old then when he got out of here. But now I'm going between that player and this player. Had Joe Johnson wasting him. Team wise, that probably was our best talented but worst coached. But yeah, man, it's just history repeating itself. What we're gonna do is we might move off of Trey Young, and then we're gonna have Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Johnson's gonna put up triple doubles or damn near triple doubles, and we're gonna be saying get Jalen Johnson some help. And in year 9, we're gonna recycle and do the same thing because that's what we always do. What are we gonna do this time? Think the same thing we always do.
Always do.
So yeah.
Larry,
I mean,
I think
people are tired of seeing Trey Young, so yeah, they want to see something different. It's gonna be the same breakfast, just a different menu, man. Like
I don't think so, Larry. I think this is a whole different vibe.
And baby combo.
Dominique
Wilkins.
What you seeing being built with this team, I think is a whole different vibe, right? You hit on something that I was trying to talk to earlier about, guys. We wait, or this Trey Young want to stay again. Whatever they don't talk about, like I feel like, hey, they'll probably try. If they trade him, it's gonna be something that's gonna be mutual. They ain't gonna just throw him out there. Whatever they're gonna say, but where you want to go? Because he's gonna have to extend. Nobody ain't gonna give up no assets. Let's
see. That's true. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. This is the Hawks are not gonna. They'll be stupid to let this thing go out so he can make this decision. Right now, the Hawks still got something in their favor, right?
Yeah.
But if you go after this trade deadline, it's on Trey now, right? He can do whatever the hell he wants, right? Oh, I'm opting out, right? So that's why I keep saying something's gonna have to give, and give soon. Whether the extension, that's why I asked, because I don't know if you can sign the extension now. Either they offer him something they're gonna sign, but like Larry said, and I said it before, his ass ain't gonna take the back seat. When everybody said, "Oh, when he come back, Trey has always been the man where he played. He is not gonna sacrifice his money. He's not gonna sacrifice his money at this stage in his career. He's 27 years
Michael
old.
Porter Jr. You forgot him and Michael Porter.
He's 27 years old, right? He's in the prime of his career. This is where he makes his money. He's not going to take a damn back seat, which is going to lower his money. I'm sorry.
Not money-wise.
I'm sorry. He's not going to lower his money. I mean, he might be one in a million that, I'm going to do this. I don't think so. And that's nothing against Trey. He don't supposed to. He's been making this money at this level. This is probably his last. I don't know. He's small. He playing with fire. Get his money. So I don't know who out there may want him. I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody would. Maybe. I don't know. The NBA is changing. For his type, his type, his size, and his play. Right. So this is nothing against Trey Young. This is the reality of the situation. Right. That's why I always, when I thought about it, y'all just hear me trade. Y'all call me haters or whatever. I think about what the hell I'm talking about. This is the reason why. I said 2 years ago, when Marion was clowning me about trading, when I first started talking about trading, I said, don't let it get to this point. Now we're here. Did I marry him? I said, I don't want to get, well, I don't want to, because he's a Marion kept saying, oh, Trey don't want to be here. Trey gonna be, hey, Trey made the most money here, right, Marion? But again, we're to this point. I mean, this is why I don't want to be this time. I said this shit 2 years ago. Now we're here. So something's going to have to give, but I think they are mutually, because you don't hear a lot of ramblings coming out of either camp. So I think there's a mutual respect. Hopefully there's a mutual respect. Well, hey, if we're gonna keep you, we're gonna give you some money, or if we're gonna let you go, we're gonna try to find something that's gonna be good for you. I mean, that's just the way I feel. You know.
Well, nothing's came out yet for it.
Do I
So
get a chance?
I don't know if they're gonna.
I'm not saying nothing came
wait.
out. Anything.
No. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
I haven't had a chance to say anything.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead,
You
man.
done? Are you done, Foot?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, then. Trading Trey Young, and if I understand the question, if he doesn't play a game, if he doesn't get to play a game for us because he's injured, would we trade him
Before the deadline, yeah.
before the deadline? To do a trade, you need two teams. Two teams have to make an agreement. I'm gonna give a couple of reasons why that's gonna be very hard. The first reason is that the Atlanta Hawks are the only team in NBA history that trades for injured players. We got Terrell Brandon, we got Speedy Claxton, and now we got KP, but that's a different story. But Terrell Brandon, do y'all remember Terrell Brandon or Speedy Claxton? Does those names ring a bell? We traded for
I know
them.
I know Speedy.
They didn't play game. They didn't play for us because they came injured.
Yep, and stay
Look
injured.
around the NBA. Most NBA teams have their team doctor look at a player before they complete the trade. There have been lots of trades that were called back because the player came injured and the other team said, oh, no, we're not taking an injured player. So we're the only organization that does that kind of foolishness. Second, this is the second reason. And Foot kind of hit on this. You need Trey Young to sign an extension. No team is going to take a Trey Young who can opt out at the end of the season. We're the only team dumb enough to do something like that. Do y'all remember Danny Manning? Can I call your attention?
I remember John Concat.
Let me talk about Danny Manning. He did not sign his extension. We traded Dominique for him. And when he got here, he played for the rest of the season. And at the end of the season, he opted out and played for somebody. He went to the Suns. He gave us the deuces. So two things. That's number two. No team is stupid enough, except the Atlanta Hawks, to trade for a player who is not extended. Here's reason number three. Look around. How many teams need a point guard right now? What are the teams that need a point guard, and do they have the assets to trade for Trey Young? I mean, everybody on here want to be a GM and talk about all these great ideas, but nobody actually looks at what the facts are. The facts are there are not a lot of teams, number one, that's in a position to trade for Trey Young. Number two, that needs to trade for Trey Young. Number three, that will trade for injured Trey Young. I mean, goodness gracious. All of these reasons why Trey Young is very difficult.
Also, just to say this, teams that also want to compete. Teams that want to compete for a championship that need Trey Young.
Yeah. Because don't nobody want to try to rebuild.
I think that makes Trey Young more enticing.
No, it doesn't. Because
yeah, it does.
With it.
It's going to take a 3-team or 4-team, multiple teams.
but like let me frame it like this, Marion. Let me frame it.
What team, Jay? Just give me the name. What team?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you, if you're the Clippers and you don't control your first round picks, you can't tank. There's no incentive. There's teams like that. There's teams like the Bucks. There's a lot of teams that
giving up because the Clippers are already.
But I don't know. But
exactly.
Listen, can't give us none for Trey.
But that's not.
They can't give us anything for Trey.
But look, all I'm saying with Trey in that mindset is there are teams out there that cannot rebuild. And if you're the Hawks, the teams that can give you things for it, like that's why I said, like, if the Spurs,
Oh, so you
in
want Bradley
theory,
Beal?
no, like if you're the Bucks, right? This, like if you're the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Milwaukee Bucks are devoid of picks. Okay, you're devoid of picks. If you trade Giannis and you still have veterans on that roster, like Kuzma, you got Portis, all those dudes, you really have no incentive to tear it apart, to tear it scorched earth. Like, let's say you were gonna do it with the Spurs, you really don't have an incentive to bring in a Dylan. You just don't. He's too young. You don't want to be you're not gonna really win. You're still not gonna win. So there's no incentive to be terrible. You have to try to win.
Jay,
So if you can bring in
Bucks are
ready-made players,
All those guys.
if you can bring in a ready-made player like
Jimmy
Trey
Hoffman is a
and add
franchise
to it,
player, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Jay,
You can be competitive for 3-4 seasons, and now you have your picks back.
Jay, the Bucks have already made it clear if they trade Giannis, they're tearing it down.
They're tearing it down. They got to
tearing it down
everybody because I'm not going to sit around.
Okay, but again, what about? All right, I'm just saying. There's
Yeah,
teams
you can
like
use
that out
multiple
there.
teams to make trades. You can use
Like
multiple
you're
teams.
gonna need multiple, but you're gonna have a team that's not trying to tear it down to the studs. That feels like
But the
they
Bucks
can
are
start with Trey.
down to the studs.
If you're Los Angeles Clippers, would you rather have Kawhi or somebody, or would you rather have Trey? Like, will you want to have James Harden
I
and
do not want
Kawhi, or
Kawhi
do you
Leonard.
want to have Trey? You can have Trey. At least he's gonna sell you tickets.
I don't want Kawhi Leonard. I know that much.
The Hawks don't want it, but I'm saying there's a team out there that does. And now you get them on the phone.
Oh, we just making up stuff.
No, I'm telling you, whatever it is you want out there, these are all contracts.
Only one team
You're gonna
wins in a
have
four-way deal.
You're gonna have multiple teams involved. It's gonna be a bigger move. It's not a one-for-one trade.
Hang on, Marion. Let me just say this. Jay, did you see the Bobby Marks deal that they had for AD and what we were giving up and what we were getting back in return? That was all kinds of just junk outside of maybe Kuminga. That's the type of stuff you're talking about. That's the type of trades we're gonna have, and we're gonna get.
No one wins in a four-way trade except for one
wins in a
team.
four-way trade, dude.
Marion,
we ain't gonna get
the one that wins in the four-way trade is the one that get the most picks because they're the one tanking. That's the only one that wins in four-way trades, guys.
Marion, did you finish you were still going with your point?
Thank you for the time. I'm done.
Right, all right, Ryan. Questions on you.
So the question is to whether we trade Trey before the deadline.
If he doesn't play any game.
If he doesn't play.
Or do you think not? Do you want him to? Do you think Atlanta is going to?
I mean, I won't say that it's out of the question. Obviously, without Trey, we've seen the offense be in certain situations. The offense be more free flowing, the defense more engaged. Everybody's getting their shot. Everybody's making the right shot, not a forced shot. So in some situations, playing without Trey is beneficial. Granted, like in tonight's game and against the game against the Nuggets, you could probably use Trey. Trey probably could have gotten you over the edge. So, I mean, there's certain instances. Obviously, if, the Hawks have to initiate, no team's going to probably come and ask for Trey Young. So the Hawks are probably going to have to come in and be like, hey, we'll give you Trey Young and whoever for, a first-round draft pick or two and a expiring contract. So, long story short, yeah, why not? Let's trade Trey.
I can't believe so many people said Trey.
Ooh.
I'm surprised.
Without ever seeing, without you gotta at least see if he doesn't play, you just gotta use other
What do you need to
contracts
see?
and buy.
That's what I'm tripping about.
I mean, I'm just saying, I would say like he could do it. He could do it. So I think you would just fix the holes in the roster.
Foot, I've got a compilation ready for you, and I can go through it.
I don't need highlights. I
ain't gonna lie, he don't really play no defense.
You're saying can he play defense?
I don't need. See.
He
See
kind
what
of
I'm
blew.
not talking. I'm
He
talking about
blew
off
the
the
Miami
ball.
playing game. If we
Talk
being
about
I'm talking
honest,
about off the
I get it.
ball,
He did.
away from his man.
on
I'm talking about
defense,
what
he
he's
blew
doing
the
on the road.
I
Miami
get
playing
it.
game. I
I
will say
get it.
that
But listen, all I will say this:
he saw very hard on
he
defense in the
Foot.
playing game.
I will agree with Foot, and I agree with Jay. That Miami play-in series, that especially that last play, was inexcusable. That pissed
But
me
he
off.
did try. He had a play where he tried, but then
No,
he
no, no. I'm
just
talking
gave
about the
up.
last play. I'm talking about the last play in
Yeah, I
particular.
know the last little sequence where he gave up the wide open three
It
and
was
the
piss
offensive
poor.
rebound.
It was just horrible.
Yeah, but in
But
regulation, he made a good defensive play.
you saw him on Mitchell. He got on Mitchell. He dove for the ball to keep the ball in bounds. So
Yeah, I like that.
to me, and I've said this to Larry, I said this to Marion. If he could just play that consistently, especially when the game matters in the defense, we'll be fine. Because I've said this, and
He
Marion
doesn't do that. We've had many
hang on,
instances.
Foot.
We have years of that.
Foot.
I'm
Yeah,
tired of
but
looking
Foot,
at.
you can. I think you can find. I think you can find some size and one more
Well, not just
3-and-D
size. I'm
type
talking about
wing.
effort. He's not interested in
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
I mean,
More
Foot,
effort.
he could pull it together enough,
Foot.
or you
He's
could be
giving
good enough
more
on
effort.
offense to go
Who
on a
said
run.
this?
Foot.
When
He's
he
giving
gets
more
effort, he can
effort.
play.
I would.
Foot.
Foot. The only reason why I'm saying you keep Trey Young is because I
Oh, no, I'm
know.
talking about keeping Trey Young. I'm talking about playing defense.
I'm saying though. I'm
Hold on.
saying
Hang on.
though. But
Jay, let me.
that's not. We know he ain't playing no defense. The question is, would
Well,
you
I won't
trade him
say
if
that.
he didn't play? And my thing
I'm
is
not
like,
trading him anyway.
if he got hot, like I know this team could be good. So if I fix the other holes in the roster and just go to
Here's
the
what I think.
playoffs with him, like
Hang
I
on.
mean,
Foot.
why not? Why not
And
bet on that?
another thing too, he's only
Because if
played
Trey
3
gets hot,
games.
we could go to the
Trey Young
finals.
is a historically bad starter on this when it comes to playing in the beginning of the season.
But I will say this. I want to go back to Foot's point. Foot, I get it. I'm with you. I wanted to be consistent. Me and Larry talked about this. But here's the thing. Yes, is he undersized? He is. But the thing I've always said about Trey is that I believe he can be a good defender if he would stop being lazy and just give consistent effort and work on his technique. And to his credit, the last couple of seasons, he has gotten better defensively under Quinn, ironically enough, and given more consistent effort. Now, the problem is he gets lazy.
No, the problem. Listen. He can give as much effort. Trey can give as much effort as he wants. I'm just gonna be real about it. He can give him as much effort as he wants.
Well,
He's
of
just gonna be
course,
bad.
Still going to be bully. I get you to that.
He's still gonna be bad because he's just too small.
I won't say
He's too small, man.
He's just too small. It's not. It's like people say defense is about effort, and to an extent it is, but like you still have to have talent and you still have to have physical tools,
Hey,
man.
hold on, man. Mr. Moss, Blackberry, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the panel. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, Foot?
Hey, thank you,
What's going on,
fellas.
fellas?
Hey,
What you got, Mr. Moss?
What we do, what it do.
First and foremost, man, thanks for allowing me to come up, man, and speak my piece. I'm a diehard Houston Rockets fan. I'm a big time NBA fan. So I just stumbled upon the channel, man. The Hawks won't be fine with Trey Young. Let's just call a spade a spade. He's not a winning player. He doesn't have winning intangibles. He had the one great postseason run where he got to the conference finals, and I thought Kevin Huerter was a player of the game in Game 7 in Philadelphia. And so, listen, at one point I thought Trey Young was okay, but he's a miniature guard, and it is what it is. I mean, he's not a leader. Didn't he get a coach fired? And again, I'm not impressed with 27 and 10 assists because I don't care about the assist totals. I care about how you get the assists. If you watch him play, it's a lot of dribble, last second assist. Now, some passes are cool. I give you that. But again, like, name me a miniature guard at his size that you can lean on to be your best player. It's not going to happen. Brunson ain't doing it. He ain't doing it, right? He ain't Steph Curry. That we do know. And here's the thing. He doesn't play good off the basketball, right? He needs the ball in his hands to be effective. Not a winning player, fellas. He got to go.
Oh my God! Hey, look at that's another fan for another team. Tell y'all like
Another team.
Yeah. Hey, and Moss, that's exactly what I agree with everything what you said.
Of course you do.
Listen,
man, I think on this team,
bro.
Did you rehearse that, sir? What's your name?
Nah.
Oh no, Blackberry's about to pop off.
Blackberry,
Oh, Lord.
Blackberry,
Here you go.
Trade, man.
Mr.
Blackberry.
Here we go.
Mr. Moss, did you rehearse that? That was
I didn't
very,
rehearse that, bro.
that
I
was
can talk
very
any team,
intellectual.
any situation. Listen, you guys are Hawks fans, and so y'all ain't learned. No offense, but Y'all ain't been seeing what y'all been watching with Trey Young. Like, I mean, this ain't rocket science. He's not that type of player. So what's going to change right now? Nothing. And so listen, you better do what Houston did. Start over, get young, what you're doing now, right? Wait your turn, take your lumps, and get better. You better do what OKC did. Start young, get some draft picks, and get better, bro. These old dudes, they are old news. The Trey Youngs, he's past tense, bro. His best days are behind him. He's not a winning player. Y'all got to get younger and let these young guys make mistakes and get better. So I would sacrifice a couple losing seasons to get better, get young talent, and get draft picks, and then it is what it is. But Trey Young on this roster, bro, nah, not gonna happen, bro.
But we already have young guys.
I didn't know 27 was past your prime.
But no, we already we're the third youngest team. We're the third youngest team.
Wait a
minute. Y'all,
the young guys are playing.
Hold on, one at a time.
We gotta ask Mr.
Blackberry
Moss.
go.
We gotta ask him the right questions. We gotta ask him the right questions.
Go ahead.
How long you been watching We Talk House TV?
Today.
Okay.
To be honest, today I've been on fellas.
So for no, but Mr. Moss, no, that was very. I said it sounded rehearsed because it was very intellectual. It was not insightful.
That's how I talk, bro. I got to be a channel.
No, that's good. No, what I'm saying is, it was intellectual but not insightful. Because everything you said is a part of this conversation on here.
Okay. Gotcha. Fair point.
But
there you go, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I got to say about that. We let coaching and management off the hook way too much in Atlanta. We do.
Agree.
We let them off the hook. One thing I always will agree with all of the Trey Young criticism with, he cannot be the best option on the team. I agree with that 100%. He cannot be your number one scoring option. You have to be able to go to somebody else first. That's on coaching and that's on management. Now, what I will say is this. You said the 27-10, or that what you said? That's not impressive? Or 24-10, whatever you average.
No, empty stats, bro. Stats don't impress me, man. No.
But this the thing. The stats are empty. Man. The stats are empty because the team wasn't built properly around him. If you had better shooting most seasons, if you had guys that stayed healthy most seasons, and if he had a running mate most of this time, which he ain't had, then those wouldn't be empty.
Running mate. Can I push back on that a little bit?
Hold on, wait a minute. Everybody on this panel knows how bad the shooting has been previous seasons, and yet he still leads the league. Right? You don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Foot, the shooting ain't been good. Shut up, Foot. Yes, it ain't been good, and you know it. But he still is leading the league in total assists right now.
So what? What does that mean?
What I'm saying is, imagine if the shooting was better over the past handful of seasons. You wouldn't be saying those are empty stats.
Yeah, Kevin Huerter and Bogdanovich, and still lost.
Kevin Huerter and Bogdanovich
to the injured Milwaukee Bucks.
Bogdanovich spent more time at home than he did playing games. He was hurt most of the time than he was playing.
I got to push back on Blackberry just a tiny bit because, first and foremost, bro, Trey Young doesn't even want to be held accountable, right? When Nate McMillan tried to hold him accountable, it was all hell broke loose.
Was how many years ago?
Let me finish. Hold on. Well, Blackberry, I mean, it doesn't matter if it happened 10 years ago, bro. I mean, he's Trey Young, and he's still on the roster. So if I can't coach my best player, then I can't coach this team. You talk about shooting and the lack thereof. Why can't Trey Young, being a best player, give me 27 and 10? Sometimes less is more. And guess what? Adjust your game to your personnel, right? Play off the basketball. Give the ball up, right? There's ways to get easier shots. Didn't OKC win a game last year against the Pacers only making 3 threes? I think they did, right? Weren't they trapping SGA? What do? Get off the ball, let J-Dub initiate, and then come set the go screens, and then it was easy work. And so Trey Young doesn't want to adjust, right? Listen, in this league, guys like Trey Young need the ball in their hands to get their shit off, bro. No versatility, no nothing. He's one-dimensional. Easy to guard.
Sitting there doing all that damn hand.
I got to push back for that, though. This man cooking with grease today.
Listen,
I got to push back. I do have a pushback for that one.
Moss is cooking.
Wait a minute.
That boy hot.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because I got a question for Foot. Not you, Moss, but I got a question
It's
for
all good.
Foot.
Respectful, bro. Respectful.
Go ahead. Was the team you see currently, was that built for Trey? Yes or no? No.
No.
Was it built for Trey? Yes or no?
No.
It wasn't?
No. See, y'all keep talking about
Who
somebody.
were the last? What were the last two first round
You
picks?
asked me a question. Let me
Wow.
finish.
Okay.
Y'all
Go
keep
ahead.
talking about build around Trey, build Trip. He got some help and all this. Dude, that's not how it works. All right.
So you don't
That's
build
not how
around
it
your
works. You can't build for a 6'1", 106 pound point guard who don't play on defense, inefficient on offense. It don't work.
What don't work?
It does not work.
What don't work? Specifically.
I just told you.
Him being the number one option, right?
Hold on for a second. Let me get out of this. Hey, man. Thanks, Jordan Lee, for that super chat. We appreciate it. Go ahead.
Jalen Johnson is supposed to be the running mate now for Trey, right?
He's not ready yet. He's still developing.
But one thing y'all been saying is, I've been saying it. Some people been saying. Wait a minute. Some people been saying, because I've been saying it too. You don't really know what this team looks like with Trey yet, because he ain't played with this team but 4 games, right?
We know what it looks like.
No, we don't.
No, I think
No,
Trey
we
Young
don't.
can make Trey Young Johnson better. I think Trey can come back. I think when Trey comes back, the
Basketball
way he
is
can set up.
basketball is a simple
Is that Jay saying that out of all
Y'all make
people?
this complicated.
No, because
Jay,
I am gonna push back on that, because every time I see the Hawks this season, and I've said this, when Trey comes back and Nah moves back to the 6-man, I think the way they're using Nah, where they give him enough touches on the ball, like Nah just can't run the pick and roll. But the times they're getting Nah those touches where they're letting him bring the ball up, all that's gonna be Trey. And those are the times, Jalen and him can run the 2-man game or whatnot. But Trey's gonna set him up. So Jalen, when he comes back, it'll be easy for Trey Young to buy into what we're doing, because you're already playing with a version of him out there. So to me, it's like I can see how he improves the offense of the team. The question becomes about what the defense is. But as I say, I'm watching them. The easiest way on these bigger teams, if you're not going to adjust the physicality, is to run them out the gym right now. Without Trey, you just can't run all games. And if the game slows down, he'll be able to put these teams in the drop, you know what I'm saying, and attack it. But it's not going to be good enough to beat a Detroit, because their bigs aren't slow and they're still more physical than you. So the holes of the roster are still there.
This is not a championship
No,
team, fellas. We still got.
Blackberry, can I say something right just real quick? And then Marion, you can go. Listen, Matt, Moss, I respect your opinion, bro, and I respect your passion. We have those conversations, and I would agree with certain parts of it. But you brought up Kevin Huerter, correct? You act like Kevin Huerter was like this all-NBA, all-star caliber player.
I just said Game 7, bro. First, I just said Game 7. That's what I said.
True, but you're saying like he had guys. He had like star level talent, and you also brought up.
Never said star level talent, bro. I just said Game 7.
Hang on. I'm just saying is like you brought up J-Dub, Chet Holmgren with SGA. So let me ask you this: during the Trey Young era, has Trey ever played outside of Jalen Johnson right now? Has ever played with a guy like a Chet Holmgren or a J-Dub in their prime?
We don't know what their prime looks like.
Hold on. What's your name? You C Wonder?
Yes, sir.
I think you misunderstood what I said, bro. I wasn't comparing the talent. I was comparing SGA making an adjustment off the basketball, playing basketball.
Okay, well,
I was comparing the talent, bro.
Right. Okay, I understand what you're saying about adjustment. But here's the thing: if you don't have great talent that can help you adjust, there's not much you can adjust to.
No, you adjust your game, bro. No, hold on, bro. As the best player, C Wonder, because even Blackberry talked about a team being built around your best players, but your best player has to be able to adapt and pick up the slack where your team is slacking. That's why you're a superstar, because you do super things, bro. Meaning
Trey does that.
But he
doesn't do that.
Trey
doesn't do that.
Okay,
I think when you see Trey and Jalen play together, it's going to shock you.
Can I ask you this?
We went to that first, bro. I ain't seen it.
That was that one run. We went to that Eastern Conference Finals run, and that was that one run. That was Trey's the focal point. Can you answer this question? Would we have made the Eastern Conference Finals if Trey Young was not part of that team?
What kind of? Of course not, bro. No, of course
So
not.
you're saying,
What do
hold
you
up. Now
mean?
you're saying, hold up. You say
Do you win
superstars
Game 7
elevate.
without Kevin
You
Hurt?
elevate. Hang on. Let's start
Maybe.
with the question. You said let's elevate. Let's
Maybe.
elevate. You said the
That's
superstars
wild. That's
elevate their team.
wild. Wow.
How about first of all, what I'm saying? You said superstars elevate their team, correct?
Yeah, it's basketball.
So
Yeah.
don't you think that he had a good, strong team that year? Did he not elevate them to places that they didn't think they would go?
I thought that was Trey Young's best season. We agree on that, bro.
Okay.
No, the next year he
No,
was
the
better.
next season was Trey Young's best season.
At least it was his next best regular season.
I'm not talking about stats.
It was his best playoff run.
Well, that's the point. Well, man, so that's the point I'm making. Is that I'm confused because you're saying like he doesn't adjust, but it seemed like he adjusted on that group and then he won. And last year he even adjusted when Jalen Johnson was taking over until Jalen got hurt. That's when he had to go up and be Trey Young again and be the guy that was doing. Number one, he had a lot of rookies. He had Dyson that was like a third-year guy. He had Zach, who was the number one dude. He also had a lot of role players. He even traded for George Niang and Karis LeVert and man who weren't really the best force, but they did their jobs well. And we still got into the play-in. So let me ask you this. If Trey Young was not on that team and Jalen was hurt, does that team make the play-in without Trey?
No, but you're asking.
I don't get that. I don't think I can't go there with you.
Let me answer the question, bro.
Yeah, let him answer the question.
I mean, I don't think no NBA team for the most part is going to be what they need to be without their best player. But if you think making the play-in or playing okay is a measuring stick for your team, then that's cool, bro.
No, I'm not saying
that's not the measuring stick, bro.
Hold on, I'm not using it as a measuring stick.
Okay, because the play-in is not the measuring stick, bro.
Okay, my point. Yeah, but my point is
you're still in a championship.
I know. Hang on. But my point is, with the roster construction that's been around our best player, it hasn't been the best. That's what Blackberry's been talking about.
Can I ask you a question?
We haven't really had a good constructive roster around them outside of the Eastern Conference Finals run in this year.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Does a roster have to be complete and stacked at every position for the Hawks to compete, or can Trey Young elevate a pretty good team and take them to levels that superstars take their teams to?
Well, it depends on the roster. Like if you're talking about like the roster, like the roster that was in Eastern Conference.
Okay, hold on.
Ain't no superstar won by itself.
Okay. So watch this. Okay, hold on. Hey, fellas, watch this. Watch this, fellas. How many players this season on your Hawks team are averaging double figures this season? How many?
5.
I think about 9.
All right.
5.
Okay, no. It's more than 5. I already looked it up. So with that being said, C1, if Trey Young is everything you say he is, then the team he has right now, shouldn't he elevate them to like levels that they haven't been to in a couple years?
I think Trey Young does elevate this team.
We don't know yet, Miles. He ain't played it.
Yeah, I think he does elevate. I think in theory he does.
He's only played 5 games with this group. 5 games. And number one is a brand new group. So we haven't even had a chance to see whether he can take this team yet.
Is he going to come in? Is he going to come in, fellas, Hawks fans? Is he going to take away from what they're doing or from these young players' progression? Or is he going to go back to being Trey Young?
That's TBD. That's TBD. That's TBD. That's CBD. That's why I said if you swap Trey for you're in theory way better offensively. But it's TBD on will Trey play I can tell you he's not gonna get the quick spot up shots off. But like if you go in and you attack the closeout and now you're driving into the paint because you're in the open space, you're going to get a lot more playmaking. If the game slows down, you actually have a point guard. Like right now, you just don't have the initiator to play in the half court. So you're playing quicker. You're playing faster. So on offense, he solves it. It just comes down to the defense. But the defense, to me, is a product of you have other holes in the roster when it comes to physicality, rebounding, and size on the wing. And that's where you got to look and make an adjustment. Whether he's here or not, like that's what's holding the team back. Physicality and wing size.
Physicality in the paint.
Hey, Moss.
Hold on.
How tall is
Hold on.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Mr. Moss, I was kind of taken aback. I was taken aback with your statements because
Marlon. Okay. Hey, Marlon.
because it's Marion, and
Marion, my
because
bad, bro.
as you came in, you made a lot of statements about point guard, and you talked about Trey Young type point guards, and I noticed that Houston got 2 of those, if I'm not mistaken.
Who are you talking about? Can you
I'm
name
talking
him?
about Reed Shepard, and I'm talking about Fred VanVleet. Don't y'all have 2 of those?
Don't play no defense.
Fred hurt.
Don't y'all got 2
What
of
are you
those?
talking about, bro?
So here's what
Go
I'm
ahead,
talking
bro.
about. I'm talking
Go ahead.
about.
I'll
I'm
cook
talking
this
about.
easy. Go ahead.
It's interesting that you don't understand a team needing to put talent around players to win when you guys just went out and got Kevin Durant. Did you not?
We're the number 2 seed last year without Kevin Durant. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, but you
without Kevin
had
Durant, they were the number 2 seed last year without Kevin Durant.
Who is the point guard?
Fred VanVleet, NBA champion.
Fred VanVleet.
NBA champion.
Does he play defense?
He competes on defense more than Trey Young does.
He's better on defense than Trey.
Marion.
He is better.
What are you talking about, bro?
He definitely guarded Steph Curry very well in the finals.
Now, and also the team that you had around him. The team that you had around him.
I know, but
we look
you can't mention Kevin
now,
Durant.
you got 3 possible all-stars on your team. Am I wrong?
You probably got 2 with Kevin and Alperen.
You don't think Amir Thomas?
I'm so glad I stayed on.
No.
I think he's an all defense player. He's not an all-star yet.
Stop it. And guess what?
I am too, Ryan.
This argument falls to shit because they were the 2 seed last year without Kevin Durant. And I hope you're not trying to compare Fred VanVleet, the bulldog he is, to Trey Young's defense,
Did he
right?
make the All-Star game?
Fred VanVleet a bulldog?
He competes on defense. He's not.
Yeah,
He's not.
game, though.
He don't compete.
There's more film on Fred VanVleet playing defense than there is on Fred.
What are you doing right
Yeah, it
now,
is.
bro? Like, what's
Fred
going
is
on
a
right
better defender than Trey.
Fred was guarding Curry in the finals.
Hang on.
Fred's
Like
a
when
better
Fred VanVleet was in Toronto, especially his early years, Fred was pretty
But you
good.
can surround Fred with other defensive players. and he's
Yeah.
good.
Did he was he an All-Star candidate?
Was who, Marion? Fred?
Toronto.
I don't think so, bro.
I think in Toronto, I don't think he made a game, but I think he was a candidate in Toronto. He may have made a game.
No, he's done made an All-Star team before, bro. I don't think.
I thought he made it one.
I thought he made one.
Talk about Trey Young. We've had so many injuries that Trey Young has played with G-level talent. Trey Young has played.
He's been an All-Star. He's a one-time All-Star.
Excuse.
It's an excuse, but it's a good one.
No, it ain't a good one, bro. Next man up and get the job done. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Next man up and get the job done, bro. This is the National Basketball Association, bro. Anybody about to hold your hand in this league, bro? Next man up.
Is that the level of talent doesn't matter.
No, I mean it plays a role, but next man up though. Keep playing basketball, bro. And again, why would you bring up Reed Shepard for? He's a second-year player and he plays on and off the basketball, right? He understands. Give the ball up. I'm going to move and get it back. Trey Young,
he's 6'4".
Trey Young don't do that yet, bro.
All right.
And he's 6'4". And Reed Shepard is 6'4".
He's a better shooter.
The better
shooter than Trey Young.
The better position. Hang on. The better
He's
thing
a better
I
shooter
would
when
say.
you got other shooters around you.
I would say this.
Shooting.
Smash has made his position. That's fine.
Oh, no, see, Larry was next.
I'm sorry. I didn't see you, Larry. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. My hand is over the Hawk. My bad. I got to go like that.
I'll go after you.
What I will say is the point that I think Moss can really hang his hat on for devil advocate is that there's only been one guard in NBA history that was the focal point of the offense and main playmaker that won a championship, and that was Isaiah Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
You can't look. Steph Curry is not the main focus. He is not the playmaker of that. That is Draymond Green's job. There's only been one championship team that the guard in modern basketball, let me get it right, in modern basketball, and you say from the 80s, late 80s to now, that has actually won a championship. And the ability to do that is so hard. I can see where he's coming from on there, from that aspect. My main thing is that I haven't seen this current team with Trey Young. I'm old enough to see the Hawks waste Dominique career.
How much?
So at the very least, I need to see what this iteration of the Hawks is going to be before. Because guess what, man? This ain't really. I mean, it's already to the point. Trey said, "I'm not doing a deal until after the season." So it ain't really in the Hawks' hands no more, to be honest. Unless they just trade him right now, which they could. I do not feel they had the requisite talent. First 3 years, they were tanking, trying to get someone with him and a running mate. They mistakenly thought that John Collins was his running mate. That was a lie. The lie detector said that was a lie. They thought that Kevin Huerter was going to be Klay Thompson. The lie detector said that was a lie, except for one game against Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So again, man, and that more was on Joel Embiid and the shrinkage of Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of things that we can try to hang our hats on, but I personally feel like this organization has failed Trey to put the requisite talent around him. Now, I feel like it's very hard to build around. I feel like trying to repeat. We had Travis Slink who came from Golden State, and he was trying to repeat what happened in Golden State. Steph Curry is a once-in-a-lifetime player. You cannot. You went and got DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish to try to simulate and put the height around him like a Draymond and an Iguodala. It didn't work. Both of them, I mean, Cam Reddish was an all-out bust, and DeAndre Hunter is a journeyman that still can't rebound at 6'8". Our current center is 6'8", soft as baby doo-doo. Your twin is stronger. Twin, Amon Thompson is stronger than our center. Okay.
Yeah.
KP has an illness that he can only play one game in a month.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And I'm not even joking. He was out for a week and a half. Came back, played 20 minutes, played great. We're off for 5 days because we didn't make the cut. He can't play tonight. Those are the type of things that you're saying, okay, well, how are the Hawks playing without him? They're playing probably 3 games better. I mean, it's not really noticeable. Just basically, Yall has assumed the gunner part of Trey Young's duties, and a mixture between Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels have assumed the playmaking. Other than that, you look up and down. I don't like our head coach. I think he's too rigid. I think he's trash, bro. I wanted y'all coach to be honest. Just keeping it a bean. But
you talking about Snyder?
No. I'm talking about Ime. Yeah. Quinn Snyder's a fraud for me.
Well, I mean, he's a college coach to me.
I really don't care about what he did in Utah. As an Atlanta Hawk coach, he's a dud. He cheats. His rotation is trash. He don't know how to ride the hot hand. I can go on and on about him.
But
I'd rather
if
talk
Trey
about
Young couldn't handle Nate McMillan, then how would he ever handle Ime Udoka? Who's going to hold him accountable? It just wouldn't work.
Oh, well, I mean, look, that was something I would have loved to see for him to be. I would have loved to see it. And if he said, hey, I don't know if I can work with this guy, that would be a different thing.
Yeah.
But right now, I know that Quinn Snyder ain't it. I know he's not
fair.
I mean, he's just not it. When you lose, and I hate going back to Utah. I don't even want to talk about Utah. As an Atlanta Hawk coach, we have not made it out of the play-in with him having his full coaching staff. We did when we had Nate McMillan's coaching staff when he came in for that 23 games or 25 games. But when he got his full staff, we haven't gone anywhere. I feel like Quinn Snyder so-called defensive strategy was based around having a generational talent and Rudy Gobert in blocking shots and rebounds. We don't have that. He's trying to go to this 5-wide system that he always wanted to do.
Talent.
He's like Coach Klein on Waterboy. He got ideals in his book, but then he gets scared when we play against these big, rough, and physical teams. we got manhandled tonight. You know what I'm saying? We were in the games at halftime, but they just said, you know what? They got a Yeka Congo down there. Jalen Johnson, while great offensively, kind of slack on defense. And we're going to run Dyson Daniels across like 3 or 4 picks to get him tired. And that's the formula right now to beat the Hawks. I don't think Trey Young changed anything about this butt whooping we got. We were going to take that regardless. You know what I'm saying? But fundamentally, I don't think this is a championship team at all. I don't think we got, until Jalen takes that other step. My dream is Jalen be the one, Trey be in a role like Kyrie to be the number 2. You don't have to take the main load because you got somebody who's trying to be a light-skinned LeBron right now, but you need someone who could take clutch shots at the end of the game, which he'll do. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing is, if you don't believe in him taking a back seat to anyone, then you're going to have to make a decision. But I know Jalen and Trey work out in the offseason, so I don't think there'll be any animosity
that don't mean anything
between him and DeJounte Murray.
That's all for sure. We're talking on the basketball court, 5-on-5.
Yeah.
All that offseason workout crap, bro. That's
hold up.
No. I'm talking about you mentioned about leadership and stuff like that. I think out of anybody on this team, he would trust Jalen Johnson to give over the reins, to let him sprout his wings more than anybody on this team. He will have less pushback from that for anyone. And that's what I want to see before I make a decision as a Hawks fan.
Before Steve Wonder goes, just real quick, but it's not just giving Jalen Johnson the reins. Does Trey Young have the tools in his toolbox to play second fiddle? Meaning, like, does he have the individual skill set to play off the ball when you're not in facilitating and dictating offense? Do you set backdoor screens? Do you come off pin downs? Like, it's not just here you go, Jalen, bro. What is Trey doing off the ball on the weak side? No actions, no nothing, bro. He's not a winning player, bro. He needs to go.
No, I see what you're saying, but I don't even think we've had anyone on this roster
like that.
Say no. I'm being honest, bro. Like, name me a player that you're gonna say, okay, that I'm gonna take the assist leader, the ball out of his hands. I mean, I'm just saying, like, name a player that we can say, okay, to justify. You can work an offense. I understand you coming up and running different sets and stuff like that.
Right.
But name a player in the Trey Young era that you can justify saying, I'm going to run this offense through them.
But playmaking isn't just me passing you the basketball. You mentioned Isaiah Thomas being a major guard that won, and then you just missed Steph Curry. Steph Curry playmakes, right? Playmaking is me off the ball movement, setting my guys up, making plays for my guys. It's not me passing the basketball. Yeah, Draymond Green may pass the ball, but Steph Curry's movement is actually dictating offense, bro. That's
gravity. I know what you're talking about. That's gravity.
Playmaking, bro. Playmaking. I've heard from Steve Kerr's mouth to myself. That's playmaking. That's what that is, bro. Playmaking.
Steph Curry has gravity. That's why when he's running around, everybody's watching him because he's the best shooter in God's
playmaking.
God ever created.
All goes in one. Gravity, playmaking.
There's no one.
Ball movement, people moving, Larry.
Even Ray Allen did not have the gravity to say, we are going to have the entire team watching you. Period.
It's an unconventional offense that Golden State has been running. Nobody has ran an offense like that. So that's a bad example.
But nobody has a Steph Curry to make off the ball like that.
Exactly.
So that's my point.
So you can't use Steph Curry in Golden State as an example.
Give you an example, fellas, about playmaking.
No. I understand.
I'm disgusted.
His example. He's not using.
I am disgusted that you letting this happen right now.
I see why the Hawks don't win games.
Hey, Mass, I'm so glad you came up, bro. I've been saying this stuff for weeks, and I'll be called crazy, bro.
I've been saying the same thing.
Blackberry, you know what's funny?
Look,
when we use examples,
he does have a point. If New York can't win with Bronson,
email to We Talk House TV.
No, I see why.
Ridiculous, bro. I'm sending an email.
I will say this. It is very interesting to see a Houston Rockets fan with
Yes.
the Houston Rockets ideology
I like this dude.
compared
Ideology.
to
Go ahead, bro.
Atlanta Hawks fan base, where he's basically saying like we don't do excuses over here. Next man up mentality.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Matt, we
Yeah.
need you up here with when we have a guy. His name is Matt. We need you up here when Matt comes on.
What I'm saying, all I'm saying is it is kind of refreshing.
Oh,
to
I
see
got you, man.
What's
I got
going
you.
on? Is all I'm trying to say.
Well, I'm a Rockets
saying
fan.
all the stuff y'all like.
Hold on for a
Just saying
second.
what you want to hear,
Jamal
boy.
Block,
Hold up for the
OC
super
Block.
chat, man.
Oh, hey, for the super chat, man. Appreciate that Boston had a big four. Miami had a big four. LeBron.
All right, I just want to say this. It's easier. It's easy.
I guess he's talking
understand-
about talent to talent. I guess.
Yeah, I understand what Mass is saying, but it's easy to say, "Hey, next man up" mentality when you have a deep roster like the Rockets do. Like you got Tyree Eason, Jabari Parker, you got Reed Shepard coming. I mean, you got like stacked talent coming off the bench.
Tari's been hurt along with DFS, so we can't
So
use
I'm
Tari.
just saying it's easy
but
to say,
I
"Hey,
get,
next
I'm
man
not
up."
talking about the.
When you got,
I'm not,
hang on. When you guys got guys on the bench who can start for most teams. We don't necessarily have that. We've never really had that in the Trey Young era. So it's not easy to say.
Hold on,
hang on,
C1.
foot.
C1,
No.
I'm saying it
Hang on,
again.
foot.
They are NBA players.
right.
Y'all keep
Talent
talking
matters.
About,
Don't
hold
act
on.
like talent don't
They are
matter.
NBA players,
And
guy.
talent
You
matters.
keep talking about this guy.
I don't want to hear that, foot. Nope, I'm not
I
hearing
know
that.
you don't
I'm
wanna
not
hear
hearing
it.
it. I'm not because it's
we played
complete
against one
crap.
of the jelly
It's crap. And you know it's
They're
crap.
NBA players.
Talent matters in the
They're
NBA.
NBA
See,
players.
I think he's coming from. They got rid of Harden, tore it down to the studs, and brought it up. That's what he's talking about.
Took it a while.
I
Right.
understand. Hold up.
That's what he's talking about.
Larry, I understand that. But right now, when it comes to our team, he's talking about that talent doesn't matter. He just said that to Marion. Hey, talent really doesn't matter. It's next man up mentality. Listen,
No, talent matters. No.
There are
Talent
not. There are
Didn't matter. You just said next
He didn't say that.
I didn't say talent didn't matter, man.
He said next man up. He didn't say talent didn't matter though.
Yeah, he said next man up.
He said next
And
man
we
up.
wonder why some NBA teams
doesn't
lose 50
matter,
games a
next
year like
man
the
up,
Hawks,
is
man.
what he said.
Because the accountability, bro. You guys aren't holding your team accountable. Trust me, do that,
Mass.
and things will change for you guys, man. Wow.
Hold
Come
up. We do hold our. First of all, I
No,
hold
you
my
don't, bro. No, you don't.
I've said it multiple times. First of all, you have only watched this screen one time, brother.
I know. And guess what, bro? I was wrong.
That's all he needed.
Yeah, that's all he needed. He's putting everybody to school.
Okay, bro. Listen, you've been here how many times? One.
One time.
Well,
It
y'all
takes me
look at
one
this
time,
on
bro.
out so I would have been unkicked Ryan ass off of here. I would have been unkicked. I would have been Ryan. Your ass would be out of here.
Larry,
Boy,
hold up.
your
Larry,
ass will be gone
hang
too.
on. Larry on We Talk Hawks. Oh, now we gotta talk. But the Dixon way have said I've called out Trey. I'm gonna call out Trey even more consistently because I do expect better from him defensively.
We're gonna see. I'm
But
holding.
Mass. Like,
I got a question for you, Mass.
Who does?
Right over here, Mass.
Hey, Ryan.
I'm after Ryan. With
How
the
you doing,
question.
sir?
I'm doing pretty
So-
good. Hey, just real quick, you guys. I'm a Rockets fan, but I live in Sacramento, California.
Okay.
And I cover the Sacramento Kings, so if you guys go to my channel and stuff, you see me with the coach and everything. So I cover the Kings.
Okay,
Go ahead.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll check that out.
Yeah, I'll check you out.
So,
What's
Mass,
the name of the channel?
Time out with Mr. Moss.
I got
time
you.
out with Mr. Moss. Okay.
Hey, drop the link in the chat, man, if you can.
We'll do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
But Mass, I want to go back to what you said about Trey Young, like being, like taking more responsibility being off ball. I agree. That's a big concern of mine because we've seen that before, kind of with DeJounte Murray.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't worked. We were worse when they were both playing and Trey Young was off the ball. So then this was my argument to everybody else on the panel before you came up. Was like,
Boom, just sub.
with Trey Young, if Trey Young can play second fiddle, or I won't even say second fiddle, but like divert to like other players, that's a winning formula. Because one, he's not dribbling the ball with till 4 seconds left on the shot clock and passing it back out and for a highly contested, shot that's probably not going to go in. You have more free flowing. And so, like I said, with Trey out, you have a more free flowing offense. The defense is more connected. Like you're seeing the team, essentially just come together more fluid. Like, and so with me saying, I don't think Trey Young will come back and, give Jalen Johnson or Onyeka Okongwu leeway, because we've seen it in the past. He's a ball dominant guard. If he doesn't have the ball, he's not good. It's what happens when you have a 5'11" point guard who takes 35 footers and doesn't make them. So,
well, Trey Young's been told yes his whole life, right? I mean, nobody's holding him accountable.
Right. No, yeah, I agree.
He doesn't play off the basketball. And when I say off the ball, it makes your offense that much tougher to guard. And if your best player, Trey Young, is moving off the ball, now you're getting action, you're getting movement. It makes your offense that much more hard to scheme for. If it's Trey at that size and height, that miniature at the top of the key, Kobe told James Harden the same thing. You will never win that way. The defense can key on you, and it's an easy guard, bro. So that's what I mean by that.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
I got a question.
Before Jalen got hurt, I just said that.
Hold on. I got a question.
No, he wasn't.
Mr. Moss.
You weren't watching the games then.
I watched Mr. Moss. They were losing.
Game and every single replay.
You
saw Trey starting to play off ball more and was giving Jalen more leeway until Jalen started getting.
They were fighting for a playing spot, losing.
No, they weren't a playing spot.
I think
3 games over 500 and only a game away from being in the top 3. You obviously didn't see the games.
But I think he's also saying too, like, it's not just playing off the ball; is he also doing the intangible things?
There you go.
Defense, like I said, I can show you a whole compilation,
like
of
the down screens and the. But hold on, Mr. Moss.
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you. How do you feel about the team? Obviously, we're not playing for Porzingis and Trey right now. How do you feel about the team right now, especially I guess Jalen Johnson leading the charge?
I love it, bro.
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I love it because even in a loss or a year where you're not winning like you want to win, you see progression. You see guys advancing, right? I mean, like there's a pecking order and there's a process in this league. You don't go from A to Z, bro. You got to crawl before you walk. And so even in a losing season, like the Hawks will have it because they're a losing team, in my opinion, your guys can still get better, right? I mean, they're still gaining experience. Bro, I think Jalen Johnson is the truth. The truth. Dyson Daniels, love his game, right? And so you guys are going the right direction.
Don't say that here, Mr. Moss.
Let Trey listen. I would let Porzingis and Trey Young go, get some more draft picks, get some young talent, and just go from there, bro. Right?
I'm the only Dyson Daniels defender in here, man. So don't say that.
Whoa! I defend Dyson. I like Dyson.
No.
I like Dyson.
He cool.
Larry, I like Dyson. I always say positive stuff about him.
Good player.
That's all I had.
Let me get in for a minute, man. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming up.
Flip about to hit him with it.
I ain't tripping, bro. I can exit.
You
good. You good.
No, you good, bro.
Oh, you good, Moss. You good. Stay.
Well, they act like you was about to kick me out, bro.
No, he says that when he's trying to make his point.
Okay.
No, I'm saying it's good to see you come in from outside. Because see, what you don't realize, you see a lot of us that, you damn near repeating everything we've been saying, especially me. So I've been catching hell, but I don't care, right? I coach basketball, so basketball is simple to me, right? So when I break it down for some of these cats in here, they really don't understand. That's just the real talk, right? But I mean, it's simple. It's not personal. They think it's personal. They call me a Trey Young hater, right? It's basketball. It's what it is. So, but it's good having an outside perspective come in from a fan outside of the Hawks, because we do this after every game. This the Mon channel. He comes up, then go off. Me and Mike take over, whatever. And then we all as fans, all the guys on here, the panel regular. Then anybody else can jump up on it or whatever. So, but we keep this going, throughout the year. So it's good to hear another perspective. But it's funny that you damn near repeat everything I've been repeating. And they probably gonna say I brought you up or I know you, because
he doesn't know me.
Ball movement, people movement. It's basic basketball, fellas. That's all it is, and that's what he's talking about. Basic basketball. All this build around what talent you have. Basketball is basketball. It hadn't changed in 100 years. It hasn't. I think I think a lot of fans get caught up in this so-called modern basketball type spiel, right? It's real simple. The playmaking can happen without the damn ball. Playmaking is not Trey Young, find him, set him up. Come on, bro. You have 13 dimes, but what does it produce? Like you say, empty stacks. So are we winning? That's what I looked at. Are we winning with that? So that's it. Who was next?
Me. All I got
Y'all take it easy, guys. I'll see y'all.
Hold on for a second. Let me get this super chat in.
All right, Ryan. Thank you.
All right, Ryan.
Oh, that's Marion. Damn. I
Shout out to Southside Swag. I'm tired of this. Hey, so he ain't on you, but it's all good because you're agreeing with us. So, but appreciate you, man.
He ain't agreeing with us. He ain't agreeing with me or Marion and Blackberry.
He agreeing with you. But
go ahead.
Since we let a stranger come in here and go all the way back to Nate McMillan days,
everybody's welcome.
Since we let that happen, so you're trying to tell me with your it's basketball ain't never changed. It's been basketball since I was I was a baby boy. Basketball been basketball. Since basketball been basketball, what did we see when in the Eastern Conference Final season? Was that a stroke of luck?
Bro, why are we still talking about some five? Okay.
Because our guest went back then. So I'm going.
What do you mean? What do we see as far as what?
What do we see? The effective offense that we saw in the Eastern Conference Finals Hawks. Was that by chance? Was that luck? What was that? Was that not structure? Was that not structured basketball?
Can I ask you a question? Mr. Moss hit on it. Do you know how many people average double figures in that run?
I'm sorry, say it again.
On this team.
Oh, no, you broke up.
You was breaking up. What'd you say?
You broke up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You know this team broke a record with guys averaging double figures that hadn't been broken yet during that run.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yes.
I saw more team basketball. I saw other guys stepping up. He mentioned Kevin Huerter. I can mention who got traded.
DeAndre Hunter defense on
DeAndre Hunter. Even Cam Reddish stepped up one game and won us a game.
No, he did.
Hello, Gallinari, he stepped up.
So again, you saw more team basketball. You
John
saw
Collins.
guys stepping up. Because again, we set a record with guys averaging double figures that hadn't yet to be broken during that run.
And
that's facts.
And
hold up. OKC didn't break that foot.
No.
Oh wow.
But who was
okay.
Who was the one guard on that team?
What you mean one guard? Point guard?
Who was the point guard?
It was Trey Young.
So it has been done with Trey Young before.
What has been done?
Yeah, did what?
I'm going to the conference finals.
Hold on, you asked me a question. You asked me a question. What did I see? So now you're trying to form some a narrative, right?
Wait a minute. I ain't forming a narrative. I'm going off what you said.
Let's get to it.
I already asked. You answered. I asked you another question. Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question. Here go part two to the question. Here we go. So Trey Young being on that team, it was an efficient offense. Are you telling me that was a mistake?
So what?
Was it a mistake?
Was it a fluke?
Was it a fluke? Was it a fluke?
You're asking if it was a fluke or not.
No, I don't call it a fluke. What I will call it is that we did what we supposed to with what was in front of us. Because a lot of things fell our way. Embiid was hurt. Some other things were happening. So a lot of things fell our way, but we still won the games we supposed to win. So I wouldn't call that the fluke.
Embiid played every game.
You always win what's in front of you. It don't matter what's in front of you as long as you succeed against what's in front of you.
Okay.
No, it wasn't a fluke.
So it wasn't a fluke. So that means you can win with Trey Young.
If you build
being the focal point of your offense.
If you build it properly around him, yes.
So as long as he's Let me say this again. I
go
mentioned
ahead.
that's why I mentioned the guys averaging doubles figures, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means everybody was involved, right? So you call it focal point. Focal point to me, he taking the load, right? For everything. Right?
No, not necessarily. That's why I said.
Okay,
That's
what's the
why
focal point to you? What's
to
focal
me
point
the focal point is like you say, the offense running through him. So
What's
your
running
offense,
through him mean?
offense don't have to run through him with him
Good night,
being the
Coach.
number one
What does
scorer.
running
All
through
right,
him
then,
mean? What did
Larry.
he do that the offense ran through him?
He's a playmaker. He helps create plays for the other players to get looks to the basket, to get looks to shoot the ball, to get
Okay.
looks. That's what he does.
Do
And
you know
that's what
the
he
assist
was
number?
doing on that team.
But again, he
doing
wasn't
that
the
with
only one.
the ECL team.
No, hang on, Foot. We know saying. Hang on. Let me make this clear. Because this
Hold on
is
for a second, man. Let me get this super chat in real quick.
Right.
So
He was
man,
the only one.
shout out to Virgo. You know, y'all want to take the ball out of point guard hands.
Yeah.
Hey man, ball movement, people movement.
All right, Foot. Listen, Blackberry's not saying, and I've made that mistake because I misspoke. What I should have said is Trey was the focal point. We're not saying that he was the only dude that was doing everything. Of course, Kevin had his moments. Of course, John Collins had his
Give me a
moments.
definition. Just give me a definition. Then I go with
What I'm
that.
saying,
You don't have to
but
claim.
the definition is he was the main engine that was helping everybody else do their job. They were doing their job.
Can I say something real quick, C1?
But the car doesn't go. Hang on.
But hold
The
on, you
car
explain
doesn't-
something to me. Let me just say something. I wish y'all get rid of this word engine, right? That's a
Why?
media thing.
You
Right?
don't.
After
I'm
man.
not going to stop
Hold
you.
on.
After
Because
you just don't like it.
guess what? If the engine is broken, not running, nothing else will work. That's
That's
how
the point.
Exactly. So,
That's the point.
how are we scoring points now? How we lead the lead
Because we have
assists?
we have Jalen as
We
the
lead
engine
the league in assists, team
because we
assists.
have Jalen as the main engine. He's the one taking Trey's plays.
He's not the main engine.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all think that, but go ahead.
Okay, so what's the main engine right now then?
Who's the main engine right now if it's not JJ?
I see team basketball. Fellas.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all put labels on stuff. What I see,
we
what I
gotta
see
remember
when
for
I
the
look
coach.
at basketball. This is team basketball. Ball movement, people moving. Like I always talk. A lot of passes.
That is high school nonsense that
talent
doesn't
doesn't
work
matter.
on the real NBA level, and you know it. Talent does matter, and you can't win
They be
without a
switching
star.
up
Hold
to
on, I
talk
gotta
about
stop.
talent.
I've already
Stay
broke
on
this. Hold on,
subject.
I already broke this down to you before.
Stay on subject.
I'm going to stay on it
Did you
because
talk
we
about
talk about.
talent?
Would you let me finish?
Hold on. Blackberry, you finished?
Yeah.
Blackberry, you finished?
All right,
Yeah.
so let's break this down. Yes, let's even talk about the team that won last year. Okay, yes, the OKC won a good team group. Well, guess what? They wouldn't have gotten that far if they didn't have star players in Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and the MVP SGA. And the team that they beat too had a great team dynamic that ironically mirrored our Eastern Conference.
Hold on, see one. I'm glad. Let me get in for you. Let's mention the Pacers, right? I said this last year.
Let me finish my point. Then you can come in. Let me finish my point. I'm not done. Okay.
Go ahead.
When it comes to the Pacers, is the team that they beat. It was the exact same system that was used in that Eastern Conference Final with us. Why? Because Lloyd Pierce was the assistant coach, and they had what? They worked well because just like Trey Young, Tyrese was the guy that was getting everything involved, along with Pascal Siakam and Ben Mathurin. They had all-star caliber players. The system will work and ball movement, people move doesn't work, but talent is the thing that brings it over the top. If you ain't got all NBA players, you can pass the ball you want, but you ain't gonna get to a championship or Eastern Conference final level. That ain't happening. That's the point that Blackberry
can I go now?
and I are making. And that you don't seem to
go
get.
now?
You just want to say it's just
So
ball movement, people movement. That's not all it is. It's the most important thing.
Can I
Is
go now?
talent. Yes, you can go.
So, C. Wonder, I'm glad you mentioned the Pacers, right? You keep talking about all NBA type. You talking about superstar. That's an opinion. That's subjective,
That's not
right?
an opinion. That's a fact. That's an
I'm
objective
talking
fact.
now. I'm talking now.
Not an
That's
opinion.
subjective. Stars.
No, it's an objective fact. You can't win without a superstar.
All stars, what? You win a popularity contest. That's all all-star is.
It's not about a popularity contest. Hold on. Let me debunk that. The popularity.
Hold on.
You're only popular. Hang on. If you're going to say that, popular if you're talented.
I gave you the floor. How do you win? What's the rules to get? What are the requirements to be an all-star?
You have to have high stats. You also have to be voted in by your
stats is not
peers.
in the stats is not in the definition.
Okay. All right, let me say this. All right, you have to be voted by the fans, or voted by the coach, voted by the
I'm gonna
media.
end it. It's a popularity contest. All right.
Yeah, hold up. Yes,
it's Simon, let me finish. I'll let you talk. So
You're
let me
right.
finish. Now you brought up the Pacers. You brought up OKC. Pacers didn't play like we did in the Eastern Conference Final because they had Laura Pierce. No, that was a totally different team. You saw some team playing, right? No, that we ain't played nothing like that, right? That was a team with just a bunch of guys. You know, you could call Pascal. He's one of those dudes. But again, they played team ball. They defended. Team defense was on point.
I never denied that they didn't play. Right? I said that.
I didn't say you did. I'm just giving you my take on this. Because as soon as they won it, because I've been saying all along, just put a bunch of dudes together that fit well together.
That's
y'all
what
keep talking about 2, 3.
That's what
you need.
Doing for it.
See, let me finish. You keep talking about we need 2, 3 all-star, a superstar, this, that. You need a team full of dudes that fit well together, that play well together. That's basketball, right?
Okay,
but bro, C1,
I thought you were done. I thought you were done. I'll wait.
So again, y'all keep making this complicated. Basketball is basketball, Blackberry. It hadn't changed, right? And what you see now with this whole team is a bunch of young guys who fit well together. This is not a finished product, right? We're building on it. But the base of this, I said, I'm good with the base of this team. You just keep adding pieces upon that. And then that's when you're going to get good results. I mean, it's simple, right? So go ahead. I mean, that's all it is. Go ahead, C1.
Okay. All right, let me just ask you this question. Outside the 2004 NBA Pistons, name me a team that didn't have an MVP or all NBA.
Bro, I'm not doing that. Y'all just name me a team.
No, I need you to answer that question.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, then you
okay. C1, let me ask you a question. So if you had 2 superstars, you gonna win a championship?
I never said that that's an automatic.
Okay, what you asked me? You said name your team with this and that. If you had that on this team right now,
no. I said no. I said, hang on. You didn't hear the question. I said name me a championship team that didn't have an MVP or several All NBA players, All Star players, or an MVP on that team.
Okay,
at least.
Now I'm gonna ask you again.
Outside 2004 Pistons.
I'm gonna ask you again. If we had a superstar, an MVP, would we win the championship? Are we guaranteed championship run?
I didn't say it was guaranteed. Hold up.
No, I'm asking you the question.
I know, but you were missing.
Yes or no?
Hold up. You're asking me a question to a point I never made. I never made the point that, if you get an MVP, you're guaranteed.
I didn't say you made the point. I'm the one asking the question, dude. I said yes or no.
Okay, no, you're not guaranteed, Foot.
Okay, hold on.
No, I never said you were.
Shout out to Sal again with Super Chat. Yes, talent matters. So you said we got some. Hey, let's get our guest, Mr. Mars. You got something to add to this?
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. I don't put a whole lot of credence in Wonder and MVPs, bro. Like, we didn't vote for that. The players don't vote for it. So what makes MVP valid, right? A bunch of dudes who got agendas and favoritism. I know for a fact writers who don't like certain players don't vote for them. And so because Trey Young's not an MVP or a guy is an MVP, that's just an opinion, bro. Same shit we got. And so what you mean what?
Can I rebuttal that? So that means Michael
Jordan, please go ahead, man.
So Michael Jordan, who won multiple MVPs, wasn't a legit superstar because it was rigged by the group or rigged by the media because
I'm not saying that MJ wasn't a real MVP, but you need to hold on, bro. But we need to use
those.
But we need to use no.
Question.
When I make an argument for my top 5 players, whatever, I don't mention VPs, bro. I don't because I don't need a league MVP to tell me who the best player is, bro. Right? Because who votes for that? Not the players, not the fans. It's people who write for a living who got friendships in the league. So why would you value?
Hold on.
I don't value that.
When you make your top 5, do you consider do the players who you pick end up in the MVP level? Are they MVP level players?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So in
Based
other
on,
words,
obviously
in
they
other
are.
words, you don't necessarily doubt that there is an MVP level.
From the eye test, I mean, I know when I see an MVP because the word MVP is.
I can agree with you there. That the
There's an
MVP
eye test, Marion.
might be picked as a popularity contest because I do believe that Giannis probably was better than Jokic a few of those years based on.
Well, I thought
play.
SGA. Okay, hold on, no. See, what you just did is my problem. You just said you thought he was better than Joker, but it's the most valuable player. It's not the best player. It's for that season who had more value to their team, right? There were years where James Harden was missing his second best player, Chris Paul, for damn near 40 games. They win 60-some games, and he doesn't win it, right? There's years where Westbrook was a 6 seed, and James Harden didn't win it. There's years, like you said, where SGA didn't win it. So it's not the best player. It's the most valuable player.
Is it the most valuable player to his team or the most valuable player to the league?
Say it again.
Is it the most valuable player to his team or the most valuable player to the league?
Well, it should be to the team. It's to your team.
But it's to the league.
But correct. The award has been skewed. It's been flipped, turned upside down. Like, I can't even tell you, bro, what the criteria is for MVP no more. I can tell you. It changes year to year.
Hang on. Can I say this? Can we say that the common denominator when it comes to being in the MVP vote is having great numbers and great stats for your season, as well as right? Like you're being the MVP means that hey, your team would
that plays a role. Yeah. That plays a role.
Okay,
that plays a role.
Let's say this. So obviously stats do matter. It's not everything is empty stats like you said about Trey before. Like stats do matter. And if your stats are contributing to winning, or at least is keeping your team afloat, you can't just simply say it's empty stats.
Well, I mean, I'm 42 years old, bro. I come from an era where there's no excuses. We care about putting rings on our fingers, a la MJ and Kobe and Tim Duncan. So if you don't win, you're a loser, bro. Period. I don't care about empty stats.
Mass, I'm not disagreeing with you that stats are not the only metric that should be measured. I agree with you that hey, you could be a great player like Charles Barkley and be a Hall of Famer and not have any rings. But just because he doesn't have any rings, just like Chris Paul doesn't have any rings, doesn't take away from you being a great player or a Hall of Fame
player.
Well,
then guess what then, bro? I mean, I'm about to say something that's probably controversy. I'm going to say something that's controversial then because I think we throw the word superstar and great player around loosely, bro. Like, if you're a great player, bro, your individual talent needs to rise to the occasion, even if you're against a better team and you're lesser than that team, your greatness should put your team over the top if you're that great, in my opinion. That's how I look at it, bro.
So who was favored? Who was favored in the Knicks versus the Hawks?
I don't go by favorites, bro. I don't go by favorits. What does that mean?
Hold on, wait a minute.
What do you mean favorites?
How can you not go by favorites? But you just said your talent is supposed to be able to elevate above somebody, a team.
Let me answer the question, bro, because I think you misunderstood what I said again.
Okay,
if I'm saying that your individual talent and your skill set, what you bring to the table, what you bring to a team, even if the Sixers were better than the Hawks, if Trey Young's talent is what y'all say it is, and he's on that level, just get me to the fourth quarter and then get out my way and let me do what I do, right? So I don't believe in favorites, right?
And that didn't happen?
I don't.
Matt, he's done that multiple times. He's done that multiple times.
Saying that didn't happen?
Hold on, bro. I saw in Game 7, Kevin. I saw in Game 7 when everything was on the wood, the big Game 7, right? Win or go home. I saw Kevin Huerter do that, bro.
Okay, all right, Moss.
Other games, though.
Hang on, Moss. Let me rebuttal.
Game 7.
All right, let me rebuttal you.
Other games.
Hang on, let me
Game
rebuttal.
7.
Game 7
Win or go home. Game 7.
Let me rebuttal this.
Steve Kerr won a series for the
Hang on. I want to say this. Game 7. You're right. Kevin Huerter was the one that kept the team and helped them to win the game. I will give Kevin his flowers. But you also know who hit the dagger logo 3 to.
It was Trey Young at the top of the key who hit a big shot. He hit a big shot.
Let me say this.
Well, hitting a big shot isn't.
More years. Let's go back a couple more years. Let's go to Boston. Game 5. You win or you go home for the season. Without DeJounte Murray and with John Collins with a messed up finger, who was the guy who took over the game in that game 5 and scored, I think, the 14 points, the 14 straight points for his team, including the game-winning logo 3 in game 5 at the buzzer or near the buzzer. Who was that guy?
I don't remember that moment. You probably can remind me, bro.
Okay, let's go back even further. Now, Trey Young was having a piss-poor game with Miami.
I just don't agree in favorites, bro. I mean, you gotta go back in history.
We only won one game against Miami Heat during that time. But guess what that game was? That was game 3. And who hit the game-winning shot for us to win that game?
I'm assuming was it Trey Young?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're saying, like, hey.
Kudos to Trey Young, bro.
Hey, hold on. I'm just saying.
Kudos to Trey
You're
Young,
saying
bro.
that, hey, guys are
Would you
supposed
want a
to
cookie for him?
elevate. They're supposed to elevate when your team desperately needs you to elevate. And Trey, more often than not, especially in the playoffs, elevates his game. And
Well, there's a level of consistency that I abide by. And so you mentioned a couple shots here and there. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? No, you mentioned a couple shots, bro. But just real quick. I don't believe in favorites because I think great players on that level, on that stage, they don't care about favorites. You think MJ, Kobe, or Tim Duncan goes saying they're supposed to beat me? Nah, get me to the fourth quarter, foot, and then just let me do what I do. That's why I'm a superstar, because superstars do super things, right? And so I've never believed in the terminology, oh, they're the favorite. Nah, I don't go by that rule, bro.
Mr. Mons, what you're saying is what we are saying.
Yeah,
you do realize that.
I'm glad we agree on it, bro.
So that means you do agree that Trey Young is a superstar.
No, never been a superstar in this league, bro. Never.
What are we doing, Foot?
Never been a superstar in this league, bro.
So let me say something. Y'all
I never said he was that, bro.
Do words. Let me say something. I'm gonna shut this real down. Hey man, we are sub 500 team with this superstar.
And we're sub 500 without him. And we didn't
sub 500 team
on the playoffs without him. Stop
y'all
it.
said superstar leading the
Stop
way.
it.
That's it. That's my problem. We sub 500 since he's been here.
But I was talking about other guys being superstars, not Trey Young, though. I'm mixing.
Well, that's what they talking about.
I never put no goddamn Trey Young in the category as a goddamn superstar.
He's not one.
Right. But fellas, I gotta go. And so I want to tell Fritz, C. Wonder, Marion,
come up, drop your link in the chat, man.
I subbed already, man. I appreciate, man.
I appreciate you guys, man.
Hey, drop your link in the chat again, man. Appreciate you coming.
I'm gonna join you guys more often, man. And
come on in, man.
Hey, C. Wonder, go do your homework, bro.
I do, bro.
Oh no, he did.
Homework and watch.
Hey, Foot, you ain't right, boy. You ain't right, Foot.
It's fine.
I'm sending an email. I'm sending an email to We Go Home TV corporate right now. We finna get Foot up out of here, bro. We finna get Foot up out of here.
Blackberry. We already know Foot has it out for Trey. We've been known that.
I don't have it out for Trey. I don't know the logo.
Surprise.
I don't know the logo.
We a shameful damn fan base. We ought to be ashamed of our damn.
Yeah, y'all should be ashamed for yourself, because you're looking like an ass in front of the company. And guess
we look for the company, dude.
Hey, C. Wonder. I ain't never had that much looking. I ain't had to say much tonight.
Foot, all I gotta say is this. I've heard people who are Piston fans, people like Six Men, who has a YouTube channel, Crimson Dynamo, who has a YouTube channel, who's a big content creator, speak opposite of Trey and say, "Hey, that boy's a super."
Fine.
So I'm just saying, dude, hang on. You guys want to say, "Hey, there's other guys out of our fan base that don't like Trey. There's other guys out of our fan base that love him too." So that balances out.
It's a million fans of this. Hey man, that's the beautiful thing about this. Hey man, everybody got an opinion. They can like who they like. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about it, man. You can like who you like. You can dislike whatever. I'm gonna say you can hate what you want. That's what y'all like. Whoever you want. But that's all good though, man.
Hey, but that damn Carlos dude, man. Hey, y'all kick that. If you got moderators, and kick that dude up out of here. If he coming here with that bullshit again.
What bullshit?
Don't come in here. He's saying shit in the chat that way past disrespectful.
Blackberry, I ignore Carlos.
Get that dude up out of here.
Blackberry,
Carlos,
you gotta learn how to.
Blackberry, Carlos will be calling.
It was about you, Foot. It was some. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Carlos been on me since he been on here, man.
Blackberry. Carlos be questioning me,
All right,
saying I'm
fellas.
zesty and I'm gay and all this other stuff.
Nah,
I
he
know
talking about he talking about somebody smoking penis and shit in the chat, man. He
I
gonna
know
Oh
he,
no, we ain't doing that now.
yeah,
We ain't
kick
doing
his
that.
ass
Come
up
on,
out of here
Carlos.
next time you say
oh,
that shit.
Come on, Carlos. We don't get down like that.
Carlos is weird.
Hey,
But
hey,
anyway,
man. At the end of the day, man, we all want to win. You know what I'm
amen.
saying? We just right now, like I said, man, I'm relaxing this year because for me, how I feel, y'all can disagree. We're in year 3. We're year 2 of a 3-year rebuild. We dump salary. Next year, we're gonna be flexible. We're gonna have a lot of money, and hey, man, we're gonna have opportunities. I'm saying, hey, it might be with Trey, might not be without. Hopefully, this is out.
I'm kind of excited to be honest. I'm
I
sneaky
am
excited.
too.
I am
wanna see
too.
my
Look
point
at this
guard
young
with
core. I've been wanting this young core to play. Right? It's unfortunate that Trey is hurt, but you're seeing these guys grow up. Because let's be honest, if Trey was on the roster right now, these guys wouldn't be getting their shine. And that's just
That's
real talk.
speculation,
Yeah.
Foot. That's
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I think Asa Newell for sure wouldn't be getting no damn play. But
that's more of KP being out, Blackberry, than it has to do with Trey. KP's being
that's
out.
true.
Trey's a body that's out that affects. I know it's a different position, but Blackbeard's right though. It still affect. They still affect his playing time down the line because who else you can sub who's taking up for Trey.
I'll tell you what. Here it is. If Trey likes playing with Ace, I guarantee you, Ace is gonna get more minutes.
No, bro.
He got to actually play.
Asa, man.
That damn Snyder don't play young guys,
Don't
man.
play no young.
But hey, Blackberry, let me say something against that. I don't. Asa's not ready. That was done against Lord. Asa, let him. Y'all won't let dudes develop. You got 19, 20-year-old dudes. They're not there yet. Just you can see the progression. You can see Vic Krejci now. You can see let them develop. These good dudes are coming out of high school, going to pros.
JJ
didn't play but a couple of damn games at Duke because he was hurt, right? So, and when I was saying way back then, me and Linda used to get into it because I said no, I seen the dude play when he was on the circuit. Let him develop. And now what you seeing the fruits of these guys develop? Because I remember a lot of folks in Hawks Nation on here clowning all them guys that was the G Leaguers, right?
Hey guys, I gotta go. It's almost 1 o'clock where I'm at, so I'll see you. Hey, Foot.
Yeah, almost 1 o'clock.
Hey, Foot. Yeah. Hey, Foot. You and even though we passionate, it's nothing but respect from me to you.
Oh, y'all know, man. It's all good. Bro, I ain't never seen that. No, I don't think no different, man. Me, Blackberry here, Blackberry be killing me on Facebook. But,
I see that. Blackberry be crazy. Blackberry, I seen it on Facebook. I'm like,
yeah.
All right, bro.
hey, when Blackberry get into it, but he get into it.
Hey, I knew when Matt Moss said what he said. I said Blackberry about to pop off. I know Blackberry.
He was over there doing all this. I already knew.
And I knew Blackberry was about to
pop off. That would like.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
I understand where Mass is coming from. Like Blackberry and I, Foot, even though we Trey Young supporters, it's not like we don't understand y'all's point. We are hard on him. It's just that we disagree that we say that because he's that his what is it called? His inefficiencies
and that's fair,
overcome his goodness. Like
that's why we're fans, man. Everybody got their own opinion about it, and we don't have to be the same.
Amen.
But at least we respect one another, and I think that's what's been lost today, especially on social media. They don't know how to have fun. People get in their feeling. Bruh, it's okay.
It's sports, baby.
It's sports, and it's good content. It's good content.
Yeah. And we're gonna clown each other. Hey man, that makes the day go by, man. C1 used to be on my side. He was my boy. Man, he started going again.
I couldn't listen. When you said about my point guard, I had to be like, I'm sorry, I got to go. I have to.
No, you was with me at first.
I was with you, but then I was like, I don't know. And then I had to look at the game. Like you tell me to look at the game. So when I look at the game,
look at DeMario another. Look at DeMario in the chat. Me and DeMario been getting to it.
Mario.
That's my boy too, man. But hey man, and that's what's good about it, man. We can talk about because every board we all thought the same.
Hey man,
I'd go crazy out here if I didn't have sports.
Exactly. Man, makes my day go by, man. But C1, appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
I
y'all.
know
Y'all
you
be
gotta
blessed.
go. I guess we
Hopefully we
better
get good
go
news
on ahead.
tomorrow. And like
Love
Foot,
you too.
I'll keep
Mario.
my word. If it don't work, then I'll join your
Well,
side.
so guess what? It's not about in your words. I think that's what a lot of people want to. Oh, see, it's not, bro. It's your opinion. We can't see the future. Our opinions be wrong. I might be wrong. That's why I'm real careful about what I say. Right.
Right.
I give you my opinion, but I don't like to make predictions.
I got you.
Unless
But
I feel strong.
And he'll never put anything on a coach ever. Never.
I noticed that too.
Because that's what coaches do.
He's a
Coaches
coach
go to
himself.
bat for each other. They will not put it on each other.
Hey, y'all gotta remember, I was on Queen Head at first. But I'm gonna tell you what changed 2 years ago. Out that West Coast trip when Veet was going on, when I saw how he could coach without Trey, I said, oh, okay. But then I understand because I had to remind myself the politics again. So whatever's going on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Demario said, my light skinned brother. Hey, yeah, absolutely. That's my boy though. We be having fun.
See y'all later.
Peace out, C1. Yeah, man. So Blackberry got a nice back. I see the microphone you got there, boy. You prime time, ain't you?
Hey man, I've been trying to come up like Demond, man.
What's your channel?
The home team with Blackberry.
That's right. I'm tripping. I think I'm subscribed. Hey man, y'all, drop your link in there. Yeah, I'm subscribed, Blackberry.
Yeah,
you don't post much though.
Nah, shit, I go live every week. I got shows week. I got shows daily most of the time, but it's the end of the season. It's the end of the year. You know how it is at the end of the quarter. So I've been working. Like crazy.
Yeah, I get it. I gotta make sure because I know I subscribed a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
But
I need to make sure, I'm a notification on, man. Try to support everybody. All the fellas, you got something going. I got time. So, but yeah, man, we got our head beat. We not physical enough, bro. So we're not physical enough.
You don't think we physical enough?
Hell no. Bro, no. Frontcourt trash for physicality.
Oh, now that I agree with.
That's I've always said that. We gotta because we too many times we get pumped. So we gotta tighten up.
That's been a problem for a long time in Atlanta.
Yeah, I got my notification on for you now. Yeah, man. I was wondering why, because I subscribed a long time ago. But yeah, man, we got.
Maybe that's something to tell everybody in the chat too, or maybe on the next live, tell the money, tell everybody in the chat when they updated the YouTube thing. YouTube did some kind of update a while back, and the notification bell default it's not set to all anymore. So you got to actually click on a channel's notification bell and select all to see whenever somebody drop content. So that go a long way, letting people know that.
Okay. Yeah. So I gotta see what's up. A lot of my stuff I subscribe to, so that makes sense. I had the time to do it, but shit, man.
I don't be thinking about it neither. I don't be thinking about it that deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all boys handle it. I just participate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because the Mun's channel, I mean, this platform was the first one I really started. I really got on because I never got on. Then I said, okay, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
It's fun, man.
Oh yeah, it's fun, man. That's what I love. Chopping up people in the chat. Even though
I got a show I do on Thursdays called the Rex Pit, and we got a segment called Bring It to the Pit. It's a debate segment, and what it basically is when somebody challenge somebody else to a debate, and us, the people that's on the panel and the people in the chat, we determine who won the debate, you know, on whatever the topics is that they choose. And if you go back on my channel, whatever, if you go down my content list, whatever one say the Rex pit, bring it to the pit. Check those out, man. Those they get intense, man. It
Oh
get
yeah,
kind of
I'm
it
gonna
get
check. You know, I
intense.
like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, tomorrow I just dropped that link. But yeah, man, you know, we just when is our next game?
Day after tomorrow, right?
Chat, chat? When our next game?
They got tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
Oh, tomorrow who we play? What's up? What's up, Mario?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, Blackberry?
Man,
This is my first time seeing you.
What's
but
up
you
with you,
funny.
my boy?
You funny as hell, man.
I just be myself,
man. Hey,
what you got for tonight, man?
Nah, we do that too. We do the I've seen a few debates on this channel, man. I've seen a few debates.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done seen a couple of them, yeah.
But nah, man, you let that dude come on here with all that capping he was doing.
Hey, look, hey, you know
you let that dude come on here with all that capping. Houston is a spoiled organization. They done had every superstar from Scottie Pippen to Larry Bird, homeboy. I'm just saying. I ain't say Larry Bird, but
we can't hate on the guests.
They don't have Scottie Pippen all the way up to Charles Barkley, bro. Let's be real. Like they done had some superstar, and he say he don't know what. Come on, man, you capping, bro. You capping. Yo, top. I bet you his top 5 got a superstar in it, at least one.
But
you know what I'm saying?
All of them superstars.
Which is my point. My point is it's subjective. The word superstar is subjective, right? It's to each his own.
Hold on. You gonna tell me that you see a player out there, you can say, okay, well, he ain't really a superstar.
No,
Charles Barkley was never a superstar. He just was an all-star.
No. I guess I said that dude.
Just like
I said Pascal when I was talking about the Pacers, right?
Yeah.
What the dude who could? So I look at like somebody who can affect the game at a high level. That's how I look. You know, I guess everybody have different definition of whatever. I just call him that dude, right? Like you can get the ball and get the hell out of the way. He can give you whatever, right? That's just how I look at it. I don't, because the throwing the superstar stuff, it's thrown around too much. It's just, and I agree with him because y'all hear me say it all the time. It's being used too loose, just like all-star, right? Because all it is, it's based off one's opinion. That's why I don't really.
You can basically point out and say, yeah, LeBron James is a superstar from the moment he been in the league, but at the same time, at the same time, LeBron done been helped a lot. Like he done had a lot of help.
Well, I look at it like this. Now I'm not really a LeBron fan, but has he been like a guy? Yeah, he passed a lot, big moments, but has he just taken over? That you can't damn stop him.
He's done that. He just ain't really. He don't do it like in crunch time a lot.
The first time he took Cleveland to the finals, that was without he was bona fide superstar.
Right. So I said that dude because, like he said, he sets folks up, right? But when his lazy ass play defense, he can block shots and beat shit on other boys.
Agreed.
He does that. The physicality, even though he's flopping, he does that. So he affects the game in many other ways. To me, if LeBron had a different mindset, he could be one damn all time. Dude, 6'8", 260?
6'8", 250, 250.
His big flopping ass, he literally have the body, the type, the skill. Yeah, he's not super skillful, but he's skillful enough, right? Mm-hmm. He has everything that could take him to another level, in my opinion. But he only had that Kobe or MJ mindset.
Exactly.
That's what's missing.
If he had that, it would be undoubtedly.
I'm on here right now to let you know You know how I feel about little dude. I'm just gonna be straight up. You
Right,
know how I
right.
feel
That's
about
fine.
little dude. I'm a short dude myself. So when I see my little dude play, man, he come in with willpower, bro. A lot of folk done told him he can't. He can't do this, he can't do that. And he come
And
in and
that's
he do
why
what he do.
you're right. That's why he's like the way he is, right? See,
Right.
one thing I won't do is take away from his skill set, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that because it's there, right? He's doing that. He's doing what he's doing at his size, right? I give him
Right.
that, and so I'm never gonna take that away. Just like I said, based off what I see, he should have been an All-Star last year, no question. He should have
Yeah.
been the All-Star. And I'm trying to trade him last year, but I have to be real about the situation based off what I think an All-Star is, based off what they be putting in. His ass should have been there. That's just
And you
me.
keep going back. I heard what you
Say
said
that.
earlier. You saying that these guys are NBA players. So whereas when Alex Lynn plays for Phoenix, is Alex Lynn starting? Is Alex Lynn a bona fide starter?
So this is what I'm gonna say.
You said no. Let's be 100
I'm finna
right now.
answer that.
Go ahead.
It all depends on the team you're on. Like some dudes, for me, some dudes will start on some teams, won't start on other teams, right? It's based off who the makeup of the team. That's why I say you build teams that fit well together, right? So again, like a lot of dudes over the past couple of years starting on the Hawks, ain't been starting nowhere else. So it depends on the makeup of what the needs, what they need, and whatever.
Okay.
So now there are some guys. I think I know there are some guys you probably put on any team that they'll start at the same time. So I do believe in that. So you mentioned Alex Lynn or whatever. So again, that's one of them guys.
I give you a few more, but
he got to be on the right team to start.
Yeah.
I mean, just real
How
talk.
old
You
is
won't
Alex
start on every
Lynn?
team. So does that answer your question?
Yeah. What I'm saying is Trey had to work with these guys starting on his team for those years, like Alex Lynn or what's another one? Evan Turner. You know what I'm saying?
Evan Turner's straight. So, and this is where I rebuttal, and I'm glad Ma said something about this, right? This is where I want Trey Young to elevate those guys. Y'all look at that. Oh, he elevated, he set them up. No. See, what you see, just look at this team right now. And I keep saying, if Trey Young was starting, these guys wouldn't be getting off like they're getting off right now. That's nothing against to talk bad about Trey, because again, Trey Young has been a scorer all his life.
Right.
He was a scorer, top scorer in high school. He led the nation scoring in college. He's a scorer. To what I call Trey Young, he's a two guard masquerading as a point guard. Right? That's my definition for Trey Young. So he's a scorer. So for me, I don't need a scorer at the point guard position. Right? That's just me as a coach and how I view basketball.
Yeah.
Right?
I get
That's
you.
not me shooting Trey Young down. See, a lot of people think I shoot Trey Young down. No, he just don't fit into what I need him to be on this team.
So with what you just said, I'm gonna ask you a question. Well, what you just said, who in your opinion, in all times, who in your opinion was the best point guard for their team in NBA history? I'll give you mine. I think my favorite point guard for their team was Chauncey Billups.
Oh, that's a nice pick. That's a nice pick.
Drew Holiday is another one.
I'm gonna talk about Steve Nash, and I'm gonna also. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the best. I'm just gonna put it to the top because I ain't sat down and thought about really who the best would have been. Right?
Well, you make a statement. You make a statement like you don't need your point guard to score points. Now Steve Nash was a scoring point guard.
No. I don't need my point guard to be the focal point, be a scorer. Right?
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't need him to score points. If that makes
I
sense.
I get what you're saying, but you're saying you don't need him to be the focal point of the team when it
For
comes to
scoring.
scoring points.
For scoring, correct.
But when Steve Nash played for Phoenix, that's what he was. Who was
Not
1A?
really.
Who was
Not
1A
really.
on who was 1A on Phoenix?
Not really. That's I gotta look at the roster, but he
You
was.
can't say Amari because Amari ate off of Nash.
Again. I look at it. I'm looking at a point guard from running the offense, right? I guess most people call it setting up. I'm not running the offense.
Mike Bibby.
Right? That's how I look at the point guard, huh?
Mike Bibby.
He was decent. I mean, he ain't on top. He wasn't one of the top.
But he knew how to set up plays though.
He showed no
Well,
set
it's
up
not just
page of them.
Set up
He was
plays,
setting
running
them up
offense, two different
big
things for me.
time.
Set up plays, running offense, two different things for me, right? So
yeah,
like I said, so that's my issue with Trey, and plus he's small and lightweight. In the so-called today's NBA, I need to be more physical. Look at Kay Cunningham. He's a big dude, right?
Yeah, he beat
So with that, again, what Trey doing at his side, you can't discredit that. And I don't. He's doing some unbelievable
with that
stuff
argument, with what you saying, let me rebuttal with that one. When you saying size, we had a Muggsy Bogues. We had what's the guy play for the Spurs? Excellent point guard, really short, but he was really good though.
Oh,
and
Tony
it's
Parker.
just about being,
Tony Parker.
So when
not
I
Tony
said
Parker, before Tony Parker, the David Robinson.
Charlie Ward.
Not Charlie Ward.
Coach at Alabama.
Yeah, he used to be a coach. Ended up being a coach.
Dark skin.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Foot.
Yeah, but
he
had
was
size.
amazing at point guard.
He had size.
Avery Johnson.
Yes.
Muggsy Bogues had size. He's a little short thing, but he was built. Right? So so when I say size, I'm not just really talking about height. I'm really talking about how you built.
Stature.
Stature. That's good. That's really what I'm talking when I say size. Because you can be, that's why I said when I said 6'1", 168 pounds, that's why I always mention the weight. Right? So because again, that's just how it is, right? So that's just the way it is. So again, you can't take that away from him from with his stature, what he's doing. I ain't gonna never
man. I just y'all got on me about the coach, man. I've seen here, I was pissed tonight looking at this game, bro. I was like,
let me ask you a question.
I expect better from these guys.
What did the coach do that he should? I mean, how does it play into the coach role?
I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it, but it's like, where is your defensive philosophy? Why is team scoring 130, 145 points, bro?
Can I ask you something, Mario?
Ask me.
Did you see how we got bullied across
how
the court?
We got what?
Bullied all over the court.
That goes back to the coaching.
No, it has nothing to do with philosophy.
Detroit been doing that to everybody though.
Bro, if philosophy ain't got shit to do with you strapping up. I mean, we go out a street fight. You fight in the street. What they got to do with philosophy? You throwing them balls. Best man win, right? You're going to be physical with it, right? You can't coach that.
You can coach that.
You see what I'm saying?
Your coaching philosophy is you finessing teams.
You definitely can coach defense.
So philosophy has
I need you to go out there and knock that motherfucker head off. I need you to go do that right now.
Again, philosophy has nothing to do with physicality. Because when the dude, what's that dude? With the start with the D?
During. Jalen Duren.
Everybody got in front of him.
Making everybody hit baby down there in that paint.
He babied the hell out of everybody.
They need to put Dante down there, whatever his name is. It's a big dude.
So that has nothing.
But your boy don't play nobody though. He don't play nobody. He do that 9-man rotation garbage.
Bro. it don't matter what the rotation was. We had nobody with that size to match that physical.
I need him to bring the goon up. I
And
need
velocity.
a goon.
But he
with
hurt.
that velocity.
Dante, what's his name? Dante?
He hurt.
That's the only dude that can be somewhat fit. His hands might be shaking, but that's the only dude that we got that's a physical presence.
Yeah, he'll be.
So
he ain't nothing like 6'9" himself though.
You know what I'm saying?
6'9".
Jalen Duren ain't a 7-footer.
No, but what he is like 6'10"?
He's 6'9", 6'8".
He got that velocity to the basket. I know that.
That's old school basketball right there, bro.
Yeah, that's old school Detroit basketball.
It is. For sure.
I love it. I love that type of play, and we need a goon like that. So Nafali, whatever his name, come out the bench, give me some.
But them guards they got too. They
I tell you we don't.
too.
I'm back on this. Like we don't make no moves, bro. If that's the case, we gonna push Trey up out of here, push him out of here, and then you can't push him out of here. You got to see what you got with this team, bro. With Trey on it, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you got to go get Peterson though. You got to go get that point guard that's gonna replace him.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Mario. Time is of essence right now. The fact that he got hurt, that didn't bode well. Now, I'm in belief that Trey and the Hawks already know what the hell they're gonna do. Beginning of the season, I said that.
Right.
That's what I think. Right. If they trade him, they're gonna try to make it right. If they don't trade him, here's my thing. If Trey was part of the plan, extension would have been done. Agreed upon.
We talked about that
already. Because if you're supposed to be the face of a franchise, you don't let no thing get. As soon as you're up for extension, if you're part of the future, you get it done. I'm in full belief. Everybody else got it done. You know, whether if that's just me. So when that happened, didn't happen, I was like, oh, there's something else going on.
I think it's Trey though. I think it's Trey.
Because you don't wait and see. Oh well, I'm just gonna wait. Dude can opt out at the end of the year. Based off what's going on, what he can do, the player option. You don't wait. That's why I don't believe what everybody says. Oh, the Hawks just trying to see what's happening. No, they already know what they want to do.
No, it's Trey trying to see.
Trey probably trying to go to the Lakers at the end of the year.
I mean, maybe. We don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna know in a couple months.
Link up with Luka fat ass.
Hey man, but if something happens, it's probably gonna have to be like a 3-team trade.
What'd you say?
That shit ain't gonna look right. Because Luka don't play an ounce of defense, and Trey is a liability on defense. I do not want to see that.
What you might see when it comes to the Lakers, though, the league make it possible for them to be great.
Yeah, they do.
That's true.
What you might see is
you will see a transformation of Trey. Trey gonna be getting everything he want in LA.
Hey man, you have Trey, LeBron, Luka. That's gonna be a problem, bro.
I don't think LeBron will be there though if Trey go.
Yeah, LeBron done after this season.
Yeah. Oh, after this, I was talking about this season. Yeah, after this season, yeah.
But you're gonna have Trey, Luka, Austin Reeves. They gonna probably try to give him
Austin Reeves though. You might have to give him up.
Yeah,
no. If Trey got an option to leave, he gonna leave.
But again, they just got to give up something.
Yeah, they're way over they gonna be way over the luxury tag.
And they got to give up.
So it had to be a sign. It's gonna have to be a sign and trade with a player option.
They're gonna have to be a match. They're gonna have to match the deal.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be a sign and trade.
Because Luka already got the super max, don't he?
Yep. No, he don't. He couldn't get the super max when they traded him. And they're gonna be the same thing with Trey.
I think he get super max, but it's not that high. But he lost money. He lost a couple $100 million.
No, if he with Dallas, he would have got the super max. He got a max deal, but it wasn't when he went over. When he got traded, he couldn't get as much. That worked in the Lakers' favor.
Right. So he couldn't get as much, but
if Trey do that, if Trey decide to leave and he go wherever he go, he can't get the super max there.
Well, I don't think he eligible anyway because he didn't
Can he make
Well,
all
depends on when he
all
signed.
NBA?
Yeah, if he well, cause you got a little time when he actually signed the Supermax deal. You don't have to. You get all NBA the next year, the following year, or something after you signed it, something like that. But yeah, man, it's gonna be. And
I
like I
think
said,
it's
I don't
him
think
trying to see what the Hawks can actually put with him. I think that's what I think he waiting to see if what they done put with him now can actually be a winning product.
bro. I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
like this.
if you trade him to the Lakers, trade him to the Lakers. Give me Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect. I'll take both of them. I'll take both of them.
If this wasn't the perfect season to do something, the East is wide. I mean, Detroit ain't
I'll
making
take
it
both
look
of
like
them.
it's wide open, but
Cause you have some great bench players. Austin Reeves can start. He know how to create by himself. Yeah. You'll still have your picks. You can't get no picks.
Austin Reeves
Hell no,
definitely can create.
I ain't giving no that New Orleans picks. Hell no.
Yeah, you
Hey,
go
man.
get your point guard next year.
Well, hey man, it depends on how they gonna run everything. Because you see what they're running with right now.
You see what the league trying to do. League and Rich Paul, because Rich Paul have
Well,
his way like the league do.
hey man, he being agent, he doing what he's doing. He's doing what he's supposed to do for his client. But what I'm trying to tell you is all we need somebody in the middle that can be physical. KP is cool, he's a finesse guy.
What I'm saying is the new with the along with the New Orleans picks, you got a whole nother pick down.
Oh
in the
no,
first
for
round.
sure. But I'm saying I think I'm for the AD deal. I'm for an AD deal because you won't. Guess what? You're not locked up with him long term unless you want to.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you an option. So, but we need some kind of presence down there. But he don't want to play center. So,
What's his health status though? I feel
Right.
like it seemed like every season he dealing with something that keep him out for a long time.
You got glass man, and then you got paper Porzingis. Come on, man. You said nobody want paper Porzingis, and nobody, and then we're gonna get glass man on the team.
So Porzingis is a valuable contract because it's expiring. So let's say he's doing $30 million right now, right?
Right.
So they can get rid of a $30 million guy or two guys that equal $30 million just to get them off the books and free up money at the end of the year. So that's why the mom said earlier, hey man, just keep it and let it expire. Because see, if you take this core team, let's just say if the Hawks want to, right? Say they don't sign Trey, don't keep him, right? You see what they're doing right now. You have the ability to add a couple more core players with the money you have, because you can take Luke off the books, and then Porzingis and Trey. That's what, $70 million? So you can get that off the books. So you got a roster spot. So let's say,
okay, so you got $70 million. Who you go get, Foot?
I don't know. I ain't looked at who's available. I know next year's supposed to be a lot of free agents. I haven't looked yet. I mean, I looked a long time ago, but I don't remember. So again,
Franz Wagner.
Hey, but what you can do a lot of trades too. You still can trade. And you can do sign and trades with folks. Oh, I want to be here. I want to be there. Oh, House got some money. Oh, that young core. We just add a couple. Because to me, let's say Trey's healthy. Let's say everybody healthy, right? We know KP still on his last leg. We're still not a championship roster, in my opinion. Right? If everybody was straight, we're still not a championship roster. We still need a piece or two. Just ask Bill.
Would you ask for Jalen Green? What's that, Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown from
No,
Boston?
I don't want Jalen Green.
Yeah. Jalen Brown, I mean.
He don't fix the physicality problem.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't mind to see a Jalen. Now, if we can have Jalen Johnson, Jalen Brown, and we be able to retain Dyson
Oh yeah, I'm not getting rid of Dyson.
And
I know a lot of people
Ricochet.
Well, you gonna have to trade Ricochet.
You know what was the real reason why Trey Young went to that Eastern Conference Finals? It was a mix of young guys and veterans who knew how to play.
Yeah,
for sure.
I go sign on Drew Holiday when the free agents come. I go get for the backup point guard.
We know he's gonna play defense and he can shoot when you need him to.
Yeah. But you need a few good vets sprinkled out in.
Yes, we do.
Your team.
We definitely desperately need some vets.
And we definitely ain't had a backup point guard. This
why
let's
Demond come down on Vince Carter all the time about us signing Vince Carter, but Vince Carter was helping them young boys.
Yeah,
like how you see
I
how
knew he was here.
DeAndre Jordan is helping Dairy Queen down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
He roping all them little young dudes up, man. Like that's why hey man, but I'm gonna get off, man. I know I see you tired, Foot. Go ahead and get your butt out of here.
I'm about to bounce. We're gonna go ahead.
Yeah. So Foot, I'm gonna call it a night, bro.
Hey man, appreciate you. We're gonna get back on. I need to follow with your choices, but y'all had me laughing.
That's my dog too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Y'all always talking about somebody in their feelings. But I'm barely in my feelings about it. But hey, that's how y'all see it. That's how y'all see it. But much love to all y'all, man.
All right, fellas. All right, chat, man. Much love. Stay for standing up. I know Remy just came on. Yeah, man. Yeah, we finna dip on out here to what next game tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
Technically, tomorrow 6:00 Sunday.
Oh, Sunday 6:00. We'll be back on then, but we'll catch up with y'all, man. Hey, man, Blackberry, don't go look at the home team with Blackberry. Check his channel out.
That's Blackberry, out, no Blackberry. No C, just a K.
That's all what's up. All right, fellas.
See.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitch to recognize me. I keep the shit on. Yeah. I keep that shit on.